Obi Chicago, welcome. Lord Cyrus, welcome. We are back. If they like, let them bring us down 500 times. 500 times will come up again. We are not stopping until Biafra comes. There was a country called Biafra and must be restored. Support Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. On this Biafra, we must die. Freedom is not given, it's taken. So let's wait for them to come back again. They think by taking us down, we're going to stop. We're not going to stop. We will be here until they will get tired of us. Please, as you're coming in, share. Please, as you're coming in, share. Welcome, Salim. Welcome.
Hear it now. How many of you can hear?
Please share as you're coming in so that they know that we did not run away. They know that we came back. They just attacked us a few minutes ago, like 5 minutes ago. We're back.
About that, if you can hear me now,
we're back.
Hear them now.
Until Chicago, are you gonna be here? So I'll co-host you. I want to hear your voice, like you speak in YouTube.
I'm in backspace, please. I can't speak over there.
You're here.
I am in backstage. I can't.
We are land.
Yes. I can't speak in the other side. If I speak,
share, Biafra, share.
Can you?
Sorry for that.
Can you people hear now?
Elon Musk and his way.
Hey.
Elon Musk and his way.
I want to be sure.
The zoo bribed them to the extent that wherever part of the country you are, once they hear you speak or gather about Biafra in the name of Biafra, they will bring your space down. Don't worry. This generation of Biafra goes nowhere. We never give up. Welcome back, Benowa. Welcome back, Benowa. We're back. Please share. Let them know that we. Okay, Shooks. Welcome back again. Please share. Let them know that we are back again. We are not giving up.
Can you hear now?
We are not giving up. I was talking, they froze the space and brought it down. We are not going back. We will continue from where we start. Because there are more to this. There are more to this. To the ears of people, to the ears of the people that have not heard about Biafra. So we need to let them know that Biafra is not just people that woke up one morning and started to seek for separation or secessionists. We are not secessionists. We are people that once existed, that the world denied of their origin, that the world denied of their existence. We are the people that were once a country, that the world doesn't want us to come in and remain as a country because of the economic interests they have in our land, which they seem or they deem that is a threat to their development. But you cannot stop people from existing. We are not the people that put those natural resources in our land, on our soil. It is God's given gift. It is nature. It is God that gave it to his people. You can't envy us because we are so much blessed. We are so much endowed with natural resources. And you are envying us. Try to stop us from enjoying what has been given to us from God, for EFIK-IBIBIO. It cannot happen, no. And Biafra have said it will never happen. We will not allow that to happen. Is freedom, or we all buy freedom, or we all buy. We must restore our country, Biafra. For God's sake, for EFIK-IBIBIO, we must restore that. Biafra is the land of God. And Biafra is the land that belongs to God, given to us by God for our natural habitation. And we did not carve it from any country. We did not carve Biafra from any nation. We did not carve Biafra from any country. It is our land of habitation. And since God has given it to us to live like his children, we will live there to carry out his mission on earth. Welcome, Sir Williams. Welcome back again. Welcome back again. Obiora, welcome back. Cyprian, welcome back. Welcome back. Biafrans are not giving up. We will never give up. Like that Biafran girl, Biafran woman, mother, grandmother, who knows where she is, now if she still lives, who believe by God he lives. She said, we will never give up. We will not stop fighting. Even if it means the last person, we will never give up. That spirit, that resilience can never be seen any elsewhere. It's only seen among the children of God. The spirit never to give up. A woman cried out that loud without fear of anybody, without fear of death, bullet, without fear of what will happen the next, without fear of or pity of 2 years or pregnant women. At that time, what is it again that will stop us? Haven't gone that far, haven't experienced that bitterness and suffering. No, nothing will stop us. Nothing. And we're not going to stop. We, the Biafrans alive today, are the, what we call, the reincarnation of those people that died. Reincarnation of our great forefathers, uncles, aunties, sisters. That is why they are seeing it, they are finding it very difficult today. Because nothing is moving us, nothing is stopping us. Nothing is making us to have a change of heart. No bribe will stop us. No amount of bribe will stop us. No amount of propaganda will stop us. Not even in the name they attack to us will stop us. Not even when they try to shame us, no. If they like, let them take food from our mouth, it's not going to stop us. Welcome back, Frank. Welcome back, Biafra first son. Welcome back. Welcome back, Atike, British. Welcome back. Keep sharing. Let them know that we did not run away, we did not give up. Let them know that we came back after bringing it down. After like this virtually 5 hours, they brought it down after 5 hours. 5 to 6 hours, yeah. We brought it down. We will be back. Let them bring it back down again. We will come back. We will come back. Because welcome back, our minister, Otuomaya. Welcome back. We will never give up. Not today, not yesterday, and not tomorrow. This is not Biafra of 2013 backward. This is the Biafra of 2-3 years born. Those that are saying never. Understand? So let them think whatever thing or do whatever thing they want to do. This very Biafra, this very Biafra will bombard everywhere. Welcome back, Sister Stella. Welcome back, Maz Ife. Welcome back. Welcome back, TJ Onedo. Welcome back. Welcome back, Biafra Free. Welcome back. Welcome back, Osadebe. Welcome back. Welcome back, Obiora. Welcome back. Like we were saying, this is why they cannot win the war. You cannot win this war. You cannot win it by media. You cannot win it by getting the tech tycoon billionaires against to work against us. You cannot. You cannot win it by oppression. The only thing that will save the world and the zoo is peace talk. And if you don't want the peace, we will destroy the zoo, and Biafra will come at the end. We cannot. We have chosen to pay the ultimate price, be it the cost of blood, our own blood flow, or our time, or anything. We will pay the price. Let the Biafra come. I'm not taking my child or children home, so do everybody here, for them to go and experience the suffering we all went through. And we will not let those at home continue to live in abject poverty. It is the duty of some people to liberate millions of people. After all, some countries we did not have the population of Biafrans today before they were liberated. But one thing that are different from most of the countries that got liberation was that they never existed. But our case is different. We once existed as a nation. We once existed as a country. So why won't we exist again? If people that never had a country later got a country, if a nation that never existed later existed as a country, how come a country that was once a country, that now you don't want them to exist, to remain a country? Thunder will go fire you, they do gene. Thunder will go scatter on, still they do press up. They can't give June. In fact, that one still they swim in the Pacific Ocean. You all will be drowned in the day. You all will be drowned in the night. Nothing. It's either Biafra or Biafra. The Afonjas, the Fulani embassy, the animalistic Fulani people, the idiotic Fulani people and idiotic Biafra politicians and the business people that are still in one way or the other, either by their attitude or their financial support, still playing to the rhythm of the zoo to see that Biafra is being delayed, because it can never be stopped again. What they're doing is trying to delay. You're wasting your time. The date has been fixed. Here it now. It will go date. And you will go date. As now go on the kill. For the fact that the date has been fixed, we have seen it already, and we are not going to die. This is the only country of light. The only country created single-handedly by God. Other countries were created and made by men. We are the only one created by God. For God himself. And for his kingdom. And for his purpose on earth to be achieved. What makes you think a mere mortal like you, will be an obstacle to the fulfillment of God's purpose on earth? In a way, you're a joker. You're a joker, my guy. No matter whatever amount of money you have taken, keep taking, because you can never buy us out again. The people that are championing the restoration of Biafra country, the vanguards, they are not money mongers. They are not after cash. For what benefit will it be to us, to Biafra receiving a worthless currency compared to our dearest, amiable, beautiful, design, decorated Ejema currency of the old. Is that what you want to compare with dollars? Is that what you want to compare with Naira? Money without value. Is that what you want to compare with the pounds? Money with the human head. We don't have head in our own. Your own is from natural, it's from the system, natural. If you want to compare our own Ejema with coin, Chinese one or Japanese yen. Okay, Sister Stella, I can see your hand. Go on.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon. Oh, Brian, I salute you. You're doing a wonderful work.
You're welcome.
They wouldn't allow me to open a space. So I'm just taking it cool also, so they will know that even when they collect the mic from me, they won't collect my hands and fingernails to write.
I know.
So I appreciate you for the job you're doing. God bless you. People, pick up the mic and let's support our brother. Let's discuss. Frank, I salute you. Otunwamanya, I salute you. Simon, Eba, Obi, Chicago, I salute you. I thank you for the job you're doing also. You're a silent worker, you know. She's there doing a whole lot of job in media and she's, as if she's not there, but she's there doing powerful jobs. I salute you.
Yeah, she's doing great. Obi, Chicago. Those your shopping, they will give you my own. I know you.
Biafra Free Energy Tech. I salute you. Pick up the mic. Sir Williams.
Thank you.
Mazifanya, I salute you. Lord Cyprus. Lord Cyprus. I salute you. Cyrus. I salute you. Biafra First Love. Osa Debe. I salute you. Ngozi. I salute you. Chukwu Emeka BLA, I salute you. Good afternoon, everyone. Simon Eba Ndidi Stella, I salute you. Beno Wabo, Eddie Funky, Cillian, Ogochukwu, Ogochukwu, yeah, I salute you. British, British victim, I salute you. We have been British victim, and they are using Arabs, and they have been dealing with us since. They have been the bloody slave traders of our brothers and sisters, and still they have got to be there maneuvering us, ruling the people they are ruling, and somebody is still somewhere talking about one Nigeria. Is it not one Nigeria, my foot? That is what it should be. One Nigeria, my foot. You are keeping one Nigeria with the blood of Biafrans. You did your what do you call it? Your protest that never lasted because you thought Igbos will come out, that Biafrans will come and join you. No, we have learned enough of lesson or a lot of lessons from you guys. It's your turn now to go and Beme for Arabs, Beme for British. We have been a British victim for as long as we know it. Over centuries. We've been existing. They conquered our brothers. They conquered our brothers and sisters, our fathers and mothers then. Took us to slavery. There's nothing they've not done to us. Now we have see a little light, a little opening, ladies and gentlemen. We must all join hands together to fight and liberate ourselves from the hands of these bloody slave traders of our brothers and sisters, the bloody Mujahid Arabs, Fulani Mujahid Arabs. We must fight now and liberate ourselves. Finally from them. Nothing shall stop us. If you are not supporting financially, please begin to support. Support. We also have IOU loan. Ịghọtago nwa ndị ha jide ego ha nọkwasị ya na nọkwasị ya ike nọkwasị ya ọkpa isi na ebe niile inyekwudo neighbor herself na ahịa arụ. Now we have IOU loan where you will give and you be paid back with interest, 100% interest. So you don't have an excuse not to support. Listen, if we don't do anything, if we don't enter into our land fast, What will happen to us, so both home and abroad? God forbid. Because you see, when God tell you to move and you don't move, anything you see, you take. Awonyendu told us. When you are told to move and you don't move, particularly God telling you through his prophets, people see dreams, people see visions. It still happens. Very few, but it happens. And when they talk, you see it happen. And they will tell you to move, you don't move. Whatever we see, we take. So we must all join hands. Come one, come all. Bring any amount you have. Support to pay up your BLT tax. Every Saturday is our fundraising. In fact, you can even pick up your phone now and donate. Yesterday in space, as soon as they started donating, they knocked. I don't know what happened yesterday. Chukwu BLT is here. I don't understand what happened though. As soon as we finish, we've not even finished. They knocked the whole space out. That they tell me not disponible. How do you say it? Not, that is not disponible. How do you say it in English?
This
No, non è disponibile. It's not available. Something like that. I checked and checked everywhere. I said, sure, maybe these people maybe they don't want people to, but we were doing our own thing. It's not for Elon Musk. I don't know if it affected you guys though, because it happened to me. And I wanted to write to Gochukwu to tell him, is the whole space down or is it only from my side? I don't know what happened yesterday. But anyway, I have paid my own €10 donation yesterday in space. And I don't know who to send the receipt to. Maybe I should just send it to my normal people here. And just tell them this one is space donation and then my monthly normal donation. That's how I'll do it. So because I don't know how to send it to anybody. So I will send it because I still have it. I will send it to our own Italian group. I'll just write this one space donation, then my monthly donation, and then my task. That's how I'll do it. Okay, BLT, okay. So people, if you have promised Biafra government money yesterday, pay up. I don't know how you do it, but I've told you how I just done mine. So do it because God is watching. And how do you know a responsible man or woman is people that keep to their words. When you say a word, you keep to it. When you give promises, you keep to your promises. If not so, you shut up. You understand? Don't even say it at all. It's even the same thing in church. When you promise you're going to sow a seed, let your word be your word. You understand? Nobody has forced you. You said you said it with your mouth. So try and a lot of people have also paid up that yesterday because they removed the whole space from my phone. I couldn't find us anymore. But that's by the way. So what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, our PM, he has told us that all he needs is money. Money. We will talk Dogon Trecho from morning till night. All Biafra government needs is money. That's what we need. So we can match power to power, gun to gun, jet fighter, no, Tucano jet fighter, too smart jet fighter. Let our eggs be pure golden. Yes, so because enough is enough of this massacre. From 1967, when I was born, till today, they have massacred well over 13 million Biafrans. Yeah, so we have lost count. From 1967, imagine Ojukwu when he was born. If he's alive now, he will begin to count. And all our brothers and sisters here that are older than me, you will be, they have been killing us for centuries. I've lost count. But I'm just starting from when I was born. I saw my mother suffered. I saw my father suffered. I saw my brothers and sisters suffered. They will use Dangote trailer. Then I thought it was an accident, a mere accident. I didn't know it was a calculated killing. And I call it Dangote trailer jihad. These people have dealt with us, I'm telling you. If you're still there, jumping up for one Nigeria, I'm telling you, you need a brain surgery. You need a brain surgery. You're no more normal. I'm telling you. Or you have a long throat. Because they have given you so much money from Nigeria government. Money that's supposed to be for the community. They have given it only to you and your children. Now you can't even reason very well anymore. That's why our brothers and sisters, indigenous people in that geographical location are suffering and dying of hunger and famine and all the bad things happening to them. You are keeping quiet, still looking and dreaming for one chairmanship or one governorship or one presidential post. Shame on you. Will it not be a shame on you? Will it not be? You lost your conscience. You have. You don't have feelings anymore. You're no more a human being. People are dying day in, day out. Instead of raising up your voice, telling one Nigeria, terrorist Nigeria government, divide that country so that people there can have life. So that people in that geographical location can begin to experience life. Today I was watching a video of Usobo in rivers or cross rivers. Come and see the thatch houses everywhere. And one of them there, if you tell them, join, come and vote so that we will exit Nigeria, he will be telling you, Dogon Trenchy, no good road, no pipe-borne water, no common electricity, nothing. People are dying like chicken. And somebody is still begging you to come and join Biafra government, come and support Biafra government to get their freedom finally. It's heartbreaking, ladies and gentlemen. It's heartbreaking. It's high time we have our freedom. It's high time. As you we have been outside our own homeland. They have treated us anyhow they wanted. Some treated us kindly, some treated us badly. But you see, there will be a time your presence will begin to suffocate them because it's not your home, it's not your place. Forget all these only Fulani Arabs will always tell you, they are from when their brother is from Niger and then come down to live in Nasawara, or what do you call it, or even in Biafra land, they are from Biafra. Lie is a lie. I'm telling you, here I am. They also believe in indigenous life and indigenous people. They believe in it, they live it. You come across their way, they are comfortable. Even their children, will look you like, who is this? Who is this dark woman? How come she's different from others? Yes. You think I blame the baby? You think I blame them? I'm blaming myself. This is why we must all work hard. All hands on deck so that we can go home. If you like, we can be in Lagos. Lagos is not your homeland. You can be in Abuja, Kanu, Kaduna. You are a foreigner there. All of us must join hands together. Support financially our government. Support anyhow. Our government reach out to you for assistance. You must give that support. You must give that assistance. So we can go home. So we can go home. I prophesy. In 5 years' time, I'm telling you, the kind eye the people abroad will be using to see all you Biafrans abroad. And abroad, I mean from, if you're not in homeland, you're abroad. The eye they will use and be what, in fact, to go and ask the Israelis what they did to them. If you're not careful, it will be your own turn. If you're not doing something now, it will be your turn, I'm telling you. So begin to do something so we can live. In fact, I'm in a hurry. 2nd December, as if it's too far. Yeah, so I'm in a hurry. And the way the Nigerian government are planning and planning silently, we must also be planning and planning silently. This fight, this time, we must win it. Enough is enough. These Arabs, we must deal with them. They continue coming to our land. We will fight them and fight them. And these Fulani Mujahid, the blood-sucker slave traders of my brothers and sisters we see today, we shall see them no more. We shall see them no more. Enough is enough of them terrorizing my people, of them killing my people, of them using takia, using propaganda, using lies. Last time we saw Obasanjo saying that he loves, I love Igbos. I love Obasanjo. I love Igbos. We are sick and tired of your takia. You love Igbo. That's why I continue to keep Nigeria. And you're using the same Igbos you say you love. You're killing them, massacring them. Anybody that attack champ for freedom, you kill, you annihilate, you subjugate, you massacre. You have the God still. I love Igbos. I love Igbos. Continue deceiving the people you deceive. Not we, Biafrans. We understand how you roll. All of you are Wolowo, or what do you call go on? Yes. Go on and Obasanjo. We are sick and tired of your takia. We are sick and tired of your takia. Enough is enough of your lies. Leave Biafrans alone. Leave us alone. When we were with you, you never treated us kindly, never treated us well. I mean, the effects are all over us, written all over us. You taught our people how to do 419, taught our people how to steal, taught our people poverty, taught our people a lot of bad things. And then you go out and be calling us and telling us we are bad. Meanwhile, it was you that made us bad. It was you that crippled our people. You that taught my brothers and sisters how to do 419, how to take another person's money. But how come when we are in our homeland, in our communities, they don't do that? It's only when they get to Lagos, when they get to your side, Abuja, Kanu, Kaduna, all those places, we now begin to hear stories. Because you frustrate them and frustrate them, you will never allow them to lift up their head. And so we need our freedom. Stay with us? No. Leave us? No. One will happen this season, and we are going. We are going. Obasanjo, go on, do your worst. You've not seen anything yet. You know, we've been praying for you to stay, two of you to stay alive, so that you will see Biafra come, so that you see what you have done, your own wickedness. When will you come out, Obasanjo and go on? When will you come out and ask for forgiveness to Biafrans? Tell Biafrans to forgive you for the wickedness, for the massacre, for the genocide you meted on Biafrans. When will you begin to confess? Confess, go on, confess. Confess, Obasanjo, confess. Your cup is filled up to the brim. Filled up to the brim, okay. So your cup is filled up. Is filled up. Confess. So that maybe Chukwokike can have a second thought on you. Because your wickedness, go on, your wickedness, Obasanjo, your wickedness, you don't have any rival. You are very wicked. When will you repent? When will you come to realization of your wickedness on Igbos you say you love, Obasanjo? Because that's a fake love. You never did, and you never will. You will be alive, and you will see Biafra come. I appreciate all of you. Guys, pick up the mic, and let's brainstorm. Good afternoon, everyone, once more. Brian, I salute you. I give you back your mic. Thank you. I hope you guys had me.
Yeah, we heard it loud and clear, very crystal. Thank you so much for that wonderful speech. I'm reminding people why they need to support Why we need to do this, the needful. Why we need to do it like never before. There is no nation, there is no other nation you call your own rather than Biafra. In where a country, it is only one country you have. The country of your birth, your motherland, you don't have it too. This is your only motherland. Whatever you have or whatever citizenship you have obtained is just citizen by it's not by you can be by if you like be by birth, that is you're just dual nationalized. Your number one is this country. And that one in God can be revoked at any time, my dear. I got what you years at any God-given time if you do misbehave, or they might even enact any law tomorrow. So Biafra is
Brian, Brian, you remember what Onyendu said?
yeah.
He said that whenever there's a Christmas,
All of us will travel home because we are tribalic in nation. We know who we are. Wherever, that is why you will see us all over the world coming home for Xmas celebration. No country does that.
Man, I want to ask us now, since the past 3 years, let me give only 3 years. How many people have gone home? When did you go home last? With all the killings and the mayhem and the massacre Nigeria terrorist government is doing on Biafra, have you gone home? When last have you gone home? So we must not lose where we come from. And this is why we must fight. Fight and remove all the traces of Nigeria government out of our land so we can be a free people. So we can live our life to the fullness. Enough of this suffering. And we can't even go home for Christmas. We can't even go home for Iliji. We can't even go home for Ikuputengwa. Yesterday, we saw a family that was doing their Ikuputengwa. Nigerian military entered inside that compound and massacred people. Scattered the food. Scattered the whole Ikuputengwa. Destroyed the whole Ikuputengwa. It became from Ikuputengwa to funeral.
Hopus of the man,
eh?
Sent by Hopus of the man.
Oh, you understand? So, guys, we must wake up and rise up and begin to, that is, do it like our last resort. If we don't do this, we are finished. If we leave this Fulani terrorist Nigeria army government, they will finish all of us, and they don't care. In fact, they have been finishing us. I mean, they will eliminate us from the map of this world, like they don't even care. So we must all rise up, both the business tycoons among us, to the lowest class, everybody, all hands on deck, so that we bring Biafra nation to across the finishing lines. Yeah, so it's high time. So we can begin to travel. We can begin to go home. Even when you say when Biafra comes, they are not yet. You can live wherever, but at least you'll be free to go in home. You'll be proud that you're a Biafran. Even when they see you outside, they will embrace you. But now, when you say, hell, oh my God. Yesterday, guys, I was listening to space like this. Somebody came to my house and had our voice like this. He said, "What are these? Who are these?" So I started narrating our story. He said, where are you from?" I said, "Biafra." Immediately I said, "Biafra." Her countenance changed, though. I'm telling you. So I was like, "Why are you?" He said, "No, that she remembered the story they told them when they were in school, when they were small. That they told them that Biafrans, they don't have food. They were dying of hunger. They are very poor. So in their place, if they don't want, that her grandma, if she refuses to eat, the grandma will tell her, if you don't want to eat, I will carry your food and go and give the Biafran children to eat." It became an adage to them all. So then when the grandma says, if you don't want to eat, I will carry your food and go and give the Biafran children. She said she will not get up and begin to eat, so that her food won't be given to Biafran children to eat. So she started she started looking at me with that merciful, merely ebele, merely ebele. Have mercy on her. Help her. Are you hungry? Support her. Oh, poor thing. Oh, poor Biafran. You see that that adage, that word, that way they see us, soon must be nullified. You understand? But that will only happen when we have gained our Biafra nation. When we've been able to be free, to be a free nation. Then we change that notion concerning us. So that when we come out abroad, they see us, they will respect us. They won't continue seeing us as poor thing. Help her. Help her. She needs a help. Oh, she's dying of hunger. We will change this notion towards us. So we must all work hard. If you have not started experiencing this, then maybe you are living among your brothers and sisters. Because when you are abroad and you're living with other nations and tribes, you must 1 or 2 times gotten this experience I'm giving you, I had yesterday. It was so bad, it was awful. Well, what can I do? And inside me, I said, what? I must do everything possible, and I'll tell you guys this story today, which I'm telling already. That I must do everything possible to make sure Biafra comes. So how about you? If we continue staying abroad, I'm prophesying. I'm prophesying. They will pursue us the way Hitler, Netanyahu said that Hitler wanted to only expel the Jews from Germany, only expel. Then the Arabs, these guys have been on our neck for ages. It was these same Arabs that went to tell Hitler. Hitler then expelled them, burned them to ashes. Hitler burned the Jews to ashes. And this guy turned around and began to burn the Jews, really. I don't know what we did to these Arabs. I don't know. Anywhere they see Africans, they are mad. There's this fury. There's this rage coming from them. Ask them, what did I do? No, they wouldn't say. The only thing they want is that you're a slave. Whenever Arabs see an African, you are a slave. Even Mande Babial among them, you are a slave. Even when you are doing also Babial, you can't even eat to square meal. You are a slave. Mad people everywhere. So, but we are not. We are not. We are princes and princesses, queens and kings of this earth. It was them that made us, and we are coming alive again. And we will possess our position. And the gate of hell, the gate of Arabs shall not prevail over us. Rise up, Africans. Rise up, Biafrans. And take what belongs to you. It's high time. I appreciate you, Brian, for the opportunity you've given me. Thank you. I hope you guys heard me. Thank you.
Yeah, we did. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much again. Yeah, you should stay tuned there before they take your mic away. And so, Sadebe, not wasting your time, I want to give you the mic before I move into what Sastala said. Sadebe, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there, Brian. Brian, I'm here. Can you hear me? All right. Thank you very much for holding the space, Brian. And the Sister Stella, you have said everything all now. So thank you so much, my sister. You have said everything all. I just want to say all protocol duly observed. I can't mention name to everybody. But why I pick up the phone is because of what Sister Stella was asking. Concerning yesterday, we are holding space. Concerning when we are doing contribution. Yeah, Sister Stella, everything went well. Even we realized a lot of money that yesterday. At least we realized up to 1,100 yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah. So a lot of people who promised to pay money, all of them come up and bring their own receipt yesterday to Nonso and the Kraladin and the Helen Peter. So even I also do my own also that yesterday. So we really tried that yesterday. So another thing I want to point out what you said concerning that these people have killed Biafran up to 12 million. Sister Stella, honestly speaking, I believe you. And even I think it's more. Because I hope you're also from Ikemba State. You will remember when SARS Okos was in a vogue. These people massacre Biafrans a lot then in Okosu SARS. A lot of people who I know who go to that Okosu SARS, they didn't come back again today. A lot of people died there. By the time you go there to visit somebody, they will say that person have this or that. Where is the body? They can show you the body. These people have been a long time kidnapping our people, even harvesting our organs, Biafran's organs. Even you, sister, you remember when that time they say, somebody will go out and come back. They say, you won't see that person again. That person have disappeared. It happened a lot that time in our area, in Ikemba. Sometimes if you want to go out, your parents will ask you, you need to follow somebody or somebody have to follow you because he can go out, he won't come back again. So these people have
especially
killed us.
Christmas time.
Yes, it happened. I said, so a lot of things have happened to us, but it's only when our leader have come up to waking up us up. That is when we realize what is going on there. And even up till now, all those things are still going on secretly. Because I know now, like in my area where I come from, that's even one they say the kidnapping people in my own town. And when people go to complain to a DPO won't do anything about that. It's happening now there. So all these people have done us a lot. So the only way out in all these things is to support this our government. Because without that, I was still say also something about if we don't do quick, by the time there's a time you will reach, they will be start pushing us in Europe. My dear, I'm scared even in this country, UK, where I am here. Things that happening here in UK, honestly, our leaders say it before, that UK, that all the whole thing that they done to Biafrans will come back to them. See what's happening in UK here. I live in UK. Honestly, I'm scared. If we don't get this Biafra, I don't know what's gonna be our next thing. Like what we say about current, if like somebody who, if you want to travel from here, like when I used to use a zoo passport to travel, I will travel with my family. Like from here, if you get to the border, because of I have zoo passport, these people will pack me for over 3 hours without nothing. Other country will be coming, everybody will be going because I have that zoo passport. Honestly, we need to go away from that contraption. Without that, we have doom, honestly speaking. But honestly, I thank God for our government for what they've been doing, and I thank our Prime Minister. I thank all you media team for what you guys have been doing. Honestly speaking, sometimes I listen to all you guys, but sometimes you guys have said everything all. Sometimes I don't even know what to say again, like my sister Stella now. He have said everything that even they into my mind to say. So honestly, I thank you guys, okay? We continue. Brian, thank you so much. I had my mic over to you. Thank you.
Thank you for coming up. Thank you for your submission. Every opinion is welcome as long as it's concerned and as long as it's for the good of Biafra. Understand? So your contribution is well appreciated. We will stop at nothing, reference. And we must see to the end of it. And to the end of it is only has 3 months. I think, am I right? This is August, September, October, November. Yeah. 3 months time. We bring it to the end and defend it. I am waiting eagerly. Hi, God. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be there or going to be watching from, depending on my program. Understand? But when we wait, others will be coming up. I've already started talking to my families over here. They're telling me, we said, are we going home? Are we just, I said, relaxed, we'll give order. As he is declaring, we are giving order. Because every Biafran here has clique, has group, has people that are listening. We will prepare our own personal armies ready. Understand? Okay, so what's the thing? Later. We will defend this because we don't have any other country to call our own. We will defend our land. We will defend our country, Biafra. Because if we don't, who will for you? Nobody. If you don't defend Biafra, they will put you to perpetual bondage. They will, the kind of imprisonment they will put you now, you will be, even a foot of your house, you will not own it. So for that not to happen, Biafra government, led by this commander, fearless young man, Simon Eban Joko, is in this, not just in it, he's in it to finish it, to put an end to it. This baton will never and would never and shall never be handed over to anybody. I repeat, the baton of liberation of the United States of Biafra, led by this young, energetic, fearless, endowed, learned, intellectual, diplomatic peace ambassador, young man Simon Ejoko Eba, the Prime Minister, will never, would never, and shall never be handed over to another person. He is in this and in this to finish it, and Biafra must surely be restored. We were once a country, and that country we shall remain, or we shall become, come December 2nd. No born of a woman, or witch, or wizard, or spirit, or in the Nakwisiana, no matter how the G7, G8, I am talking again, you guys can still go and give me internal warning and block my Twitter, I don't care. No matter how collaborated or combined force, no matter how they planned it this time around, everything has an end, and the end of them has come. For the Bible, they say there is season in everything we do. There has been a season of Biafran suffering, and there has been a season of we Biafran nation living under the mercy of the Sugeria, under the mercy of nomadic and idiotic people, and animalistic human creation called Zoo and Fulani people. We have been in the season of those pains, agony, and we have been agonizing through it. We have been going through it. We ate with we use our mouth, our teeth to scrape the rod. We went through this suffering, and that season is over. Now, this is the seasons of restoration, seasons of payback, seasons of declaration, seasons of possessing our country by force, seasons of bombarding, seasons of Obuligwe, seasons of BLA, BRI, BLA, B, whatever name, just put it B there, Biafra preface. This is seasons of United States of Biafra. And this season of restoration shall never pass us by. For we are once a country created and owned by God, a land of light, a land of God, given to God by his people for his people's habitation. We live in this land. We will all dance. We will all marry. We will all jump and behave as we wish. And we will all glorify the Creator in this land. We will worship one and only God. We will worship it in our way. We will write constitution in our way. We will put education in our way. Everything will be in our way in this land. Nobody will take this away from us. And we are not going to spare anybody that will form another Ifejuna in this quest. It is not treadable again. For blood has been spilled, souls have been wasted, price has been paid, and those prices that were paid can never be paid again. Those were paid for this to come, and it must come. There was a country, Africa, listening. If you are the 21st century people and you have not heard, listen to us as we bring this, and you go to your research. People, enemies of Biafrans here listening, and friends of Biafra here listening, and you, the controllers of the space, Elon Musk and the Twitter's company and other tech listening, the spies listen and hear this. There was a country. Listen again, we say there was a country. That country is called Biafra. Google it, make your findings, make your inquiries. There was a country called Biafra. We are not begging, we are not blabbing, we are not idiots talking.
Brian, only
Yeah.
do called it the Great Biafra. It was
Good.
called the Great Biafra. Brian, remember there are people that have not spoken, so that when they give the mic to speak, and then when there's nobody, you can continue. Onye Mechi, Onye Nweze is here, and he's been around, yeah.
Okay. Let me pause this period. We are here. So, Onye Nweze, please, let's hear it from you. Understand? Thank you, Sister Salah, for that. Onye Nweze, unmute yourself. Onye Nweze, unmute yourself.
Onye Nweze, can you hear him? You have the mic, sir.
I think he's battling with his connection.
Okay, no, so King Efyong is also here. King Efyong, you have the mic, sir. King Efyong, can you hear him? Can you hear me? Can somebody hear me?
Yeah, go on, I can hear you. King Efyong, please. If you're here, take up the mic.
Google BLT, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Sister Stella. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Stella, we can hear you very clearly.
Ah, okay. The people on the mic now, pick up the mic. King Efyong, we have the mic. Okay. If they're not picking mic, Brian, you go on.
That's good. So we are sounding this as a warning, as a reminder. Ugo, do you want to do something? As a reminder, as a warning, that for you that don't know history, or you may think that these people every day, Biafra, another Biafra. We are not bearing anything. We are stating the facts. We are calling it clearly. Welcome, Helen Peters. We are stating it here to you. So you take it home, you take it to your people, you take it, we don't care, we don't know where you come from. Go tell them that today you heard these people saying that there was a country called Biafra. Yes, there was. The world where you live, your country knows. Ask them, was there people like this? Yes, we were. We existed before the calendar time. We fought war within us, and we fought war with Britain for 31 years when they were trying to oppress us and suppress us before the amalgamation. And even after amalgamation, we still helped Britain after we were amalgamated to fight the Second World War against Germany. So we will tell you. And now we have come not to be enslaved again, but to free man in our land. We are freeborn and we must be free. And Peter, speak up. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for always bringing it up here, because we need to keep this space running. We don't have to back down, because our freedom is paramount. We must not relent. No matter what, the little time that you have, please use it to support in every way and manner. We must use it to support for our freedom to come quickly. Thank you. I appreciate you all. The ministers here present, I appreciate every one of you, because whenever you are here, it means like a father watching over his children, playing in the garden. I thank you for all your time and everything. We are all in one way and another contributing to this freedom. Thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you, and also appreciate our leader, Mazinam Dekano. May God continue to keep him, to strengthen him, that he will come and rule and reign in Biafra nation when Biafra comes. Thank you. I appreciate our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel Ekpa, the Odogu, the Agbadagburu of our time, the one that knows the road that we are following. May God continue to empower him, strengthen him, give him more ways, more wisdom to make sure he delivers this freedom for us. Thank you very much, sir. May your days be long. In the mighty name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. Thank you very much. Oh, my contribution here is that we must not relent in any way and manner. We will continue to fight for this freedom, because in all the part of that zoo, they hate us with passion. These people, they don't want to see us again. If you are a Biafran and you are still believing in one Nigeria, are you not ashamed of yourself? You go to TikTok, you go to whatsoever media you will go to today, it is Igbo must go. Who are these Igbo must go they are talking about? Do you think the so-called Igbo speaking Biafra? No, we are the Igbo, the ancient people. They are speaking to me that I am evil Isoko speaking Biafra. They are telling me to get ready to leave their land in the west. They are telling my brother in the north to get ready to leave their land in the north. Everywhere we go now, we are like, I don't know. So please, support in every way and manner to get our freedom and get it on time. This IOU loan, please, if you have the means, do not hesitate. This will even give you more ways, more increments in your finances. You pay 1,000 now, you are going to get 2,000 when Biafra comes. You pay 10,000, you are going to get 20,000 when Biafra comes. And not only that, your name will be written in gold and will be written in the history of Biafra. So as such opportunity, you must contribute. Not everyone can afford it, but those you know you can afford it, what are you still waiting for? Your heart will judge you when Biafra comes that you did not contribute such a money. So please do, my people, so that we will get our freedom on time. Supporting the fundraising. There is nothing too small to contribute. Your 1 cent it will go a long way for us to have this freedom. In the fundraising, please do well and support and obey our Prime Minister. You see now, he has said it that the lockdown is going to take place. And you see how the zoo is panicking. If you go to social media, the youth are confused. I've never seen a confused generation like this youth of so-called Nigeria. You know, when Buhari told them that they are lazy youth, it is now that it's getting clearer to me that these people, they are lazy youths. They went for protests of recent now, which they lost almost 70 people. Imagine that, for nothing's sake, they did not achieve anything, and they are not planning for how to re-strategize. All they are doing now is to fight us, the Biafrans, that we are the cause of their failures. That is how you see that they have no way out. These people, they are just useless. They are cowards. In fact, they are cowards who cannot stand up to fight. At least if you want one Nigeria, you fight to have that one Nigeria, because it has been captured by the terrorists coming from Sahel. You all know that Nigeria has been captured, and the agenda is to Islamize and Fulanize you. You that is coming from the so-called South and Southeast, that you are not a Muslim before. The agenda is going to affect you when it comes. You are not going to have any privilege of worship any longer. Everything that you are seeing that is happening in the Arab world is what will happen to you. A nation, the Islamic agenda is just to capture you and terrorize your life for the rest of your life. You see that these people from the Arab world, they have no peace. They are even laying curses upon themselves. I saw one woman during the Syria war. I saw her, they killed all her family, and this woman was almost half naked. She lay a curse, that curse be upon them. the so-called Islamic religion, that they have never seen a religion that have no peace, and after which they will be proclaiming that they have peace. It is a peaceful religion. He said, this lady said she has never seen Christian being leading any war against their own people. You understand? These are the terrors that they want to bring to you as a one Nigeria that you are claiming yourself to be. So as you are the coward that you are, and you know you cannot do it, step aside. Let those who are fighting, we have people from Oduduwa land who are fighting for the freedom of Oduduwa. You, this Yoruba Ronu, step aside for those people to fight for you if they can. Because it is only the freedom of Biafra that everybody is relying on now to free them. They are helpless now. So if you think you will carry more propaganda against the freedom of Biafra, Biafra has gone too far. It is all over the high tables of the whole world now. They are discussing the freedom of Biafra. In every offices you go right now, they are discussing it. And Biafra is here. My people, let us hold strong and make sure we contribute any way and manner. Even your opinion is part of this contribution we are talking about. You must not just sit on platform not saying something. No, say something. That thing that you will say, God, it is the spirit of Biafra that is leading you to voice it out to people to listen to. Please say something, make your contribution. It will go a long way because our people are listening in every platform. It is on the YouTube right now as we are talking. It is every platform. So our people, they are hunger for this freedom. You see the referendum that is taking place. Our people are voting. You see the queue of votes that our Prime Minister just showed. Very long queue. People are willing to go. They are tired of one Nigeria. We all are tired. But because they have no choice, they don't know what to do. And people are also still there confusing their mind that we are probably scammers and all that stuff. But these people today, they have waking up. They know that Biafra is here. They are supporting with voting and everything. So you too, you should contribute to your own quarters, please. This is all I have for now. Thank you very much, my people. Thank you, Brian, for yielding me the mic. Sister Stella, I appreciate you. You are always there. Your voice is really thunderous. God bless you, my sister. Thank you for your time that you always give out to make your contribution. God bless every one of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on board to make your submission, to evangelize about this great nation. Thank you, Helen Peters, ma'am. King Effion, are you disposed now to talk? Or should we ride on? King Effion, are you there?
Yes, yes, my
I
network.
pick up the mic. Biafra, I want to hear from you. And the word are listening.
Thank you so much. I greet everyone. Thank you so much. My network is disturbing me all this while. So, thank you so much. I appreciate you all for what you are doing so far. I listen a lot to our Biafran people on the space. And our people are saying all what I'm supposed to say. They just speak my mind. I just want to appreciate, say thank you so much for standing tall for us, standing tall to speak the truth about our existence. I say thank you. And concerning the issue of restoration, Biafra was a country before our evil peoples step in and bring us down. But I thank God for our supreme leader that stand tall and our PM to restore our country back for us. I appreciate him. I always pray for him that God should give him knowledge and wisdom to lead us out from this mess. Thank you so much. I yield my mic.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that wonderful submission. We are a country, and we keep on being that. Nothing's going to stop us. Biafrans. Thank you for those of us that were here before and came back again. that show the spirit of Biafra in you. Sister Stella, you want to say something about what he just said? Sister Stella, are you there? Okay, all right on. There was a country called Biafra, the topic, and we must fight, do anything and everything humanly and beyond humanly possible to restore this. It's people that build a nation, my brothers and sisters. And it's people that build a house. And it is our duty to restore this country. What are we doing? Our government is ready. And our government have showed in every angle that they are ready. And their work has been put in place, written, very bold, and we have seen it, their readiness. And it is now our core duty as citizens of Biafra to back this government, give them the utmost support, the maximum support they need to thrive. They need to put us there. Cyrus, are you there? You want to talk? So, we
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah.
You want to talk, Cyrus?
Good afternoon, good evening,
Yeah.
and good morning. Am I coming out?
You're coming out. I can hear you. Go on.
All right. I want to thank everyone here on space and make a little known. You are really doing very well. Like, I've always been a listener, you know, when Sister Clara Deans, Helen Peters, and all the rest of them will be anchoring the whole space. I've always been a listener, and I'm enjoying everything that has been happening. So, Anna ma ekele unu for bringing out yourself. And those who may not say, whatever thing you have to do, whatever help, whatever thing that is possible, please, brothers and sisters, please, let us do everything possible. If we don't get this thing now, I don't think we can ever get it again. And if we look at the whole thing, we are already winning this war. We are already winning this war. You know, most Biafrans are thinking that in here, Wihekaga is going to take a very big thing. It's something that is too mighty. It's something that can never happen. It is already happening. We're already winning. We're already winning. We have our leader, Mazen Namdekanu. He's already there fighting it. He's fighting every day there. He's fighting every day, and it's happening. Simon Ekpa, he's already there. He's fighting our PM. He's there. So the little thing we can do, nothing is too big. Nothing is too small. Our widow's might is important. Please. There was a country. Biafra has always been. We've had tales of tall tales about Biafra. We've had tall tales ever since I put that on. We have been hearing all these things, and it's true. Bikon, this is the time. There was a song I heard sometime in space, and it went this way: Biafra is a promised land. Nnamdi Kanu has defeated Nigeria. Simon Ekpa has written his name among all great leaders of the world. Biafra is a promised land. Simon Ekpa has defeated Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu has written his name among all great leaders of the world. There is no other way. This is the highest investment you can make. That IOU loan. That is the highest investment you can make. What kind of investment can you make now to invest in your children and children unborn? We don't have anything with Nigeria. Nigeria little by little can only consume us. We'll all die. It will just take a very little while. All of us will die if we don't invest in this thing. And this is our only take. Myself in the homeland, I have made sure that I have registered all my uncles. They needed interested. I just made sure I kept registering all of them, so that I keep on passing this message in every little way I can. So Biko, I'm just talking to other ones that have not spoken like me. This is my first time on space anyway. I've I've not handled the mic here since. So, Biko, please, anything we can do, nothing is too big. Nothing is too big for your future. There is no amount of investments you can make that is bigger than your future. When I mean your future, I mean your children unborn. So, Biko, I'm pleading with everybody listening to me right now. Anything, anyhow, any way, this is our only way. This is our life. If you don't get this thing, I don't think the next generation can never get it. It's our only generation. This is the generation that we can, only this generation can get this thing. And if you don't get, in the next 50 years, I don't think we can ever get it. And we have able men. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is there with all his boldness, with all the wisdom rested upon him. The greatest weapon God gave to that man is truth. He has truth in him, and truth is light. So he's there. Our PM Simon Ekpa, he's bold, he's with all the military might and everything. God has already endowed him. He's so empowered. So we have able people, we have able leaders that we are following. You know, most of us, like I said earlier, most of us are thinking that this thing is a very big thing to get. It's a lie. We're already defeating them. We have won them. It's just a matter of time. But we need funds. Any way, in any little way, any manner, please. Beacon, we have already won them. That's my little submission. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have won already. Please
Yes.
meet yourself.
Yes, thank you.
Meet yourself, please. We have won already. We are winners. We are victorious. So there is nothing. See, what you see the zoo today doing and what you see the Britain pushing them to do. If you think Britain are not doing anything, they are doing something. They are internally pushing the zoo, telling them, would you allow this to happen? Would you allow these people to go? Don't you know what is you are going to face? Don't you know the consequences your country is going to face? If this country, Biafra, goes home now, do something, do something. But they will not come out openly to push them. They're pushing them internally now. What have you done to stop Simon Ekpa? What have you done to this BLA? Push more military, convert the terrorists, push them to that region, push them. But at the end, what is the end point of that pushing? What is the end point of those internal gingery? Is zero. It yields nothing because the God is on his throne. The God of Biafra is on his throne, overseeing everything now, because the hour has come for him to take the glory. And when God goes before his children, it's just like the days of the old, when Israel wants to go, they carry the ark of God. The ark of God is a covenant to the war. Israel was not powerful. Israel had nothing. Israel will cry. Israel will look at the multitude come in their shout, "Jay, we are finished. How do you expect us to fight this fight?" God do not speak. Watch me fight the battle for you. So this is exactly what is happening now. They are crying. Do something every day. So do something. These people are going. They will tell them, they will not give them the feedback. We are trying to kill these people, but they are not dying. We are trying to buy these people, they are not going. We don't know who they are. They are invisible. They have destroyed the airspace. They have taken the airspace. They have taken the water marine. They have taken everywhere. They're on ground. Now they're coming out openly, say they will ban for 1 month. The British will not call again. Do something. This country is bringing shame. They are ringing them. They are awakening the whole the world. The world is watching. What are you doing? They will not tell the feedback. We are doing something. Say, is it money we give you? Convert the terrorists. Convert them. Bring the Fulani jihad for Sahel. They brought everything. But they will tell them, go and look for machinery. They get the money. At the end wrong. The people you're coming to buy, we buy already. We buy, keep buying you. Why? Chukwu Okike Abiyama, the sovereign God, the creator of people of Biafra, the man that owns the land of Biafra, that gave it to his people, has come to take the land back for his people, and he's brought his throne of mercy. Only there was one of his talk I posted here. He said he gave us the land. The land is the land of God, and God gave it to his people so that they may live. Not minding that we have sinned, we have gone short, but we have realized, and now we have come back. He now showing mercy. Yes, that is what exactly that is happening. And this is the time to finish it and never to let it for any other person. I am Potaro to hand over. We are here to cross the bridge and break the bridge so nobody will cross it, or nobody will build another bridge from there. We are here to build this country and destroy everything that will make it not to be built. We are here to establish country. Let me tell you, Biafrans and the people that cares to know, why this many fight? Why this obstacle? What is the effect? Disadvantage, not the effect, the disadvantage to the zoo country. Let's bring it down. Biafra comes today, Bagam. Under 3 seconds, the zoo will be decimated. Do you remember the June 12, Osa Abiola, when the thing was looming, everybody started going home? How was Lagos? How was other part of the world countries? They were empty. You can play football on the street of Lagos, Sokoto, Kaduna, everywhere. You can play football. The so-called Igbos, the people, now let me bring our brothers that say they are not Igbos. If you stay now, you would have stayed where in Lagos, OGOJA, Kaduna. If you're not Igbos, you would have stayed. Let them so that they will use your head and pepper soup. You left because you believe that that place is not your land, and you left that because you believe that all of you are being tagged as seen as Igbos, and that is who you are. Tomorrow, if they say Igbos, go, stay and say you're not Igbo. They will use you, make major afio, they will use you and complete the sentence. That is why sometimes they will be shouting, I'm not Igbo, I am this, I am Salsa. South of Bukwegi. You stay when there is something to, when they are saying everybody go back to the country, Biafrans, go, stay, you say you're not them, that you're South side. South of Bukwegi. And let me do this. So this is what is going to, how the zoo is going to look like. It's going to look like desert. Everything will march into the east. The sunset, the beginning of the sunset of the world. Everything is marching there. Factories are going there. Businesses are marching there. All the businesses you know that are booming in the zoo, Alaba, Balawo, the pass, what that one pass in Lagos, my Tama market, Kaduna for people that live in Kaduna, all those businesses will be shut down 100%. Who is going to trade? Who is going to sell? Nobody. The people that are selling and trading are going home. And the East will be suffocated with success and blessings. And this is the kind of suffocation we need. Development, everybody will be mounting pressure. They're saying the kind of fast development that will be erupted. As a matter, do you know what eruption means? In that Biafra land, no part of the world have ever experienced the speed growth before the way Biafra is going to experience it. That is the line of businesses. Then industrial sectors, people that say they are the powerhood of the industries. If you think you are the one that own the factories, no problem. You say you own the highest, the Igbos don't have much factories. We don't want to argue that. But once Biafra comes, your industry becomes empty. There is no worker. There is no top of managers that manage those industries except the Biafra. It becomes empty. No production will happen in your session. This is the power of commercial. This is the power of industrialization. This is power of business. We hold the commerce of the zoo. We hold it. This is where it goes. Then when it comes to property development, your household, your real estate will be empty. Nobody will be care to live there. Even those that Biafrans own will remain empty. Everybody will march home. In our Biafra homes, we have houses, we have personal homes. We'll start the building again. The south, sorry, the west and the north will be empty again in that area. And it comes to
Brian, sorry for cutting you.
Yes, go on.
Like sometimes when this man will go, Iberibe will go for this house of criminal where the speaker will be telling him the minority leader. You wonder why these people they call us minority base. If Christmas come like this, Lagos will be empty, Abuja will be empty, Kano will be empty, all the whole part of the whole that zoo will be empty. Everybody will come down to Biafra land, and they still call us minority leader. Is that what they call Iberibe then? Minority leader. But in population, we are more populated by other ethnic group in that the zoo. We are more populated than any other ethnic group in that zoo. My brother, carry on, Joe. Carry on, go on.
No problem. So we'll tell you that Lagos is the most busy city of the world. One of the most busy after LA, the most busiest city, one of the busiest cities in the world. Who made it so? Think about Xmas. I know when I used to be in Lagos. Because I shuttled between Lagos and Abuja then. I was doing my business in Lagos, my family was living in Abuja. I shuttled all this too, I suffer there. I fly because at times, sometimes on the road, if you go by road, you spend 9 hours, 15 hours. Honestly, but if you go by flight for 5 minutes, then so when those days in Lagos, if you go home during Xmas, everywhere become traffic free. If it is a place you can reach in 1 hour, you reach it exactly 1 hour. But when we come back, you do not reach a place in 1 hour. In 1 hour, you reach it in 6 hours. Because we are there causing traffic. Now let me go to the politics. How do the North become rich? They became rich all through politics. Tell me that rich man from the North. Let me tell you how the business came. They never had business. Their first business is politics. The so-called Dangote you are seeing today, who made Dangote is Nantata, the uncle. The uncle got his money from politics. Those Fulanis, they took over. And the money he got with politics, he mobilized the sugar factory. They destroyed that one in the Biafra land. This was where I was before they shut it down. So what they do, they destroy the natural resources that they generated something from Biafra land. So we migrate to other parts and establish those parts. Why? Because of who we are, because of what the aura that we carry. Spiritualists, when they see people that are meaningful in life, people that have that destiny, the first thing they look is their forehead. The aura will be shining, that power will be shining. Gold, you don't see it if you don't have physical eye, but they that have physical eye will see that gold on your forehead moving. It is your aura. Google it. They saw that in the life of Biafrans. That is why when they touch sand, the sand become money. When they touch grass, the grass become precious stone. When they touch gravel, it become diamond. All of a sudden, they develop desert. So what will happen to those political people? The only thing that will meant for them is the money they have, because these people are so dumb. They are so, I don't know what that verb to use to qualify them. They don't know anything. What they know is steal those money and bank it because they believe they will keep on going to the power, going to the government, to be stealing the money from the government, because that politicity is their business. It is the only trade and buy and sell they all know. So that is why they keep going in there, so they to be taking the profit. They never develop what they stole. They never invested. So when Biafra moves, it will be very late to the investment. It will be so late for them to start learning trade. Biafra, under moons will be our internal generated revenue or GPD, whatever, will be escalating. Why the zoo will be suffering? They tell you they have tin, this. We have tin in our land. They tell you they have gold. Yes, the gold in Calabar surpass every gold in Nigeria. They will not tell you that one. Tell me what they think they say we have, we don't have. Plus the one we have in our land that we don't even know we have, and the zoo know we have it, but they don't want to. They don't want to make it known because it will oppress them and suppress them. Oil is in every state in Biafra land. It's not in the Niger Delta alone. So the people they call Niger Delta, which we are never Niger Delta. It is not there. It is in all the 10 former states of the Eastern region. Besides, we weren't 10 in number before in the Eastern region. We are just Eastern people. So every region then in the old region, now in the present 40 states of Biafra, has this oil endowed in them. Between even the Kogi, the present Kogi has the boundary Kogi Biafra and Kogi Biafra has oil in their line in between them. The Biafra, the old Anambra Biafra, and the old Kogi people that are Biafra that are in the Kogi, that is, they have oil in between them. It's not Kogi land. It is not present Biafra land because those are the part of Biafra people. They have to Kogi people, but Kogi people are dragging it. But they know once we go, the land belongs to us. So every people, Igala people, Igala Biafra, you have your oil. If oil is the case, but oil is not the problem. Is it agriculture? Every Biafra soil is fertile. From Benue, part of Biafra. Gala people, part of Biafra. All of them, there is nothing we cannot manufacture. They tell you cannot leave them. It is brainwash that made us not to be producing all those cucumber and the rest. If you compare the ones came from Biafra land, it's far more fatty and healthier than those for the north because of the soil we have. How nutritious, how the nutrient is, not the nutrient, how the nutrient, the content, the composition of the soil, how strong it is. Our soil texture and composition is high. At least if I don't know any other thing, I know about natural resources. Those are my field. And that is why when I state it, I beat my chest. So this is exactly what is going to happen. And what is it, and how will it shake the world? It will drastically shake the opaque world. Opaque are the people that see for the fossil cells. When I mean fossil cells, I mean crude oil and petrol. Those are the people that opaque sees. So we will come into that market and stabilize the market and bring the market into normal. We will trade because we have it in abundance. The tons of gas we have runs in trillion cubic, untapped, and it has been flaying. They have been flaying this gas, Chevron, ExxonMobil. They have been flaying ELF. They have been flaying gas in our land, destroying Biafra land. Today, for more than that, since 1930, when the first oil was explored in Ogoni, land of Biafra, till date, the people of Biafra have been living in the mercy of God. If not for God, do you know the kind of cancer patient that our Biafra citizens would have been suffering today? Today, Biafra people in Ogoni, Niger Delta Station, and other people, region even close to them, will be suffering from different kinds of skin cancer, all caused by the gas flaring, environmental pollution. But for the fact that the eye of God is upon his people. He reduced those things and prevented those things from coming. Our people in the coastal can never boast of clean water. Why? Because they have spoiled, they have destroyed the runoff. That's what we call a hydraulic cycle of water. That's what they call runoff. That is why it comes to you as rain. The runoff is from the land, from the ocean. Even the water you pour out, it moves. It moves to the sky, what we call evaporation. It goes back to the sky. And from that sky, it comes down to you as rain, penetration or whatever. It rain to you, it comes down. But those water, through the water cycle, hydrological water cycle, has been destroyed with pollution. The smoke has contaminated everything. The fleet, this oil spill have destroyed the ones in the river. It can never, it's not good for it's not drinkable again. And those smoke, those fleas, that have caused what they call acidic rain. When it comes down, it rains down on your roof. It becomes too acidic that if you dare drink it, your liver is sorry, your intestines are sorry, because of what these people are playing, and nobody dares to caution them, because what they want, what they think, their submission is anything that will destroy the people of Biafra, that country, so that they will never come back to their country again. They have been doing anything humanly possible to make sure that you die and you never come back to challenge or to think about having your country back. Because if you do, there will be great loss, great disadvantage to the zoo and to the British and to the world at large. We fight different fights. We don't fight the zoo alone. We fight the world too, because we want to start. The same way Israel fought the world is the same way we're going to fight the world to exist. But our own is going to be in our different way. This is why, till date, since 1930, they had the first exploration in OGOJA. Till date, the land has been spilled, the oil has been spilled, and the land has been contaminated. The fishes can never grow on those rivers again, because what? Their fins have been coated with oil and they cannot breathe. They all died off. Every living organism, fauna and flora, all died off. When I mean by fauna and flora, I mean plants and animals. They all died off. How do they die off? The nutrient has been contaminated with crude, with fossil. And when they ingest these things, it kills them immediately. So as a country that must be restored, the country will never look at or sit down and watch the citizens continue in this plenary. No country does that. No country watches its people die off. You only ignore or ignore people to die, people to buy, people to be destroyed when they are not yours. This is what the world is doing. This is what the zoo is doing. This is what the Britain is doing through their company. Because what people they want to buy is not theirs. The people does not belong to them. The people belong to the people of
Brian,
God.
Let's give David and the Onyisi phone, Onyisi mic.
Oh, I've called it before.
David,
David.
Dr. David, are you there?
He's not on mic.
He was showing me here.
Onyisi is not on mic.
He was showing on my side that David is on mic and Onyisi is on mic too.
What?
On my own side here, it was showing that Onyisi is on mic and David is on mic too.
Yeah, I can see that here. David, if you're on mic, raise up your hand. If you're on mic, please unmute. Now he's sending me a request.
Oh, okay.
He's sending me a request now. So, I don't know. Another. So, please, I am watching clearly, so I know when they come in. You want to talk, please raise your hand or I give you mic. Understand? So, like I was saying, David Nana, if you want to talk, if I'm talking, you want to talk, put your hand up, please. I continue. I pick up because I know my line of thought. I can come in at any time.
All right. Actually, I have a elder brother I was discussing about the issue. He just want to say hello to all Biafrans. Hello.
Go on.
Hello. Yeah. It's gladdening to hear what's been going on. And my younger brother told me, I said, I want to hear, I want to see for myself. I'm so elated to hear what is going on. I want to encourage everybody here. Let's keep the flag flying. Hopefully God is going to be on our side and we'll be free one day. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that. David Nana, do you want to say something? David Nana, do you want to say something?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, fellow Biafrans, wonderful people and lovers of freedom. Brian, I want to appreciate you once again for what you are doing for the Biafran people. Fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, lovers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, lovers of Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, lovers of the freedom
David.
of the Biafran people.
David.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, please hold this for some time and let me visit White House.
Okay, no problem. So, lovers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and lovers of the freedom of our people, I want to salute each and every one of you. I want to appreciate each and every one of you who make out time to come to our spaces in order to educate our people. It is very, very important, especially at this critical time of our liberation and restoration. If you take your mind back in 2019, 2020, when our leader was here with us, you will know and understand that a lot have changed. The kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made it possible for each and every one of us to understand that those who came before us, we are never fighting for the freedom of the Biafran people. The kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu opened the eyes of every Biafra, every genuine Biafra who wants freedom. We love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so dearly that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says he's coming online, even if you don't have airtime, you go and buy your airtime. Why? Because the message of redemption, the message of freedom, the message of restoration that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was bringing to the table was very much important. The message of freedom, the message of liberation that our leader was preaching was very much important for each and every one of us. And that was why we could not miss every single message that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was preaching. And the Nigerian state, the British, the Fulani oligarchies, the Islamic world were angered by that message, especially the message of unification from the hinterland to the coastal line of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was so truthful that Biafrans begin to clamor, begin to ask questions. Before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we were not asking questions. we are just living in Nigeria, suffering and smiling. Our people were just being killed and nobody was taking responsibility for the death of our people. Our people were being disappeared and nobody was held responsible. Our villages were being ravaged. The ancestors were being desecrated. The land of our ancestors were being desecrated. The governors that you have, the senators that you have, the representatives that were representing you were only concerned about the money that goes into the account on a monthly basis. Our leader jettisoned good life. Our leader jettisoned the family in order to make sure that he create that awareness for you and for me to have the knowledge of what is happening in our own ancestral land. Because there was a country called Biafra. A lot of people tested that Biafra before the 1970 war. The message of unification brought each and every one of us together. And that is the reason why you, as a Biafran, is here. Tell me the reason why you don't have something to contribute to the freedom of your people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu paid the price. The greatest price for this restoration, the freedom of your generation and mine, has been paid by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He lost his mothers. He lost the father. He lost his cousin. He lost his dog. Moreover, he lost 28 gallant Biafran soldiers who said, instead of them to take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let them take us. And those men defended Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the best of their ability and with their life. Nigerian government destroyed a lot of Biafran lives. Some were killed and acid was poured on them. Some were buried in shallow graves. Why? Ask yourself, why must the state kill citizens for asking for their freedom, for asking for self-determination, which is not a crime anywhere under international law? Why did the world keep quiet for all these atrocities to happen? Because the world never wanted us to be free. America did not want us to be free. UK does not want us to be free. France, Germany, name them. All these places that you are running for greener pastures, that most of our brothers are, do not want us to be free. The reason being that those things that you will gain when you are free, they have it in their various countries. So they have to subjugate us into slavery for us to look for greener pastures in their various countries. And we continue to suffer at the detriment of our people. Our natural resources were used and sold at no price at all. In some cases, we are given to them free of charge, just for them to support. Just for them to support Biafra destruction. Just for them to support Nigeria against Biafra. Our natural resources were sold. Our men were intimidated in their homeland. Our mothers were being raped. Our young boys were kidnapped and termed 419ers, internet fraudsters. A lot of intimidations were going here and there because of Biafra, because of freedom. But yet, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood very still to make sure that that country that was before must continue to stand. So you, as a Biafran that is here, what have you to say about the Biafra that was and the Biafra that is about to be restored again? If you are a true Biafran, you will know there is nothing like freedom. Biafra will be the greatest nation on this planet Earth if free. And that is the reason why the whole world have ganged up against us, to make sure that we are not free. Biafra will be the greatest nation on this planet Earth. Biafra will open the eyes of African nations and African people. The black world, the black race all over the world will be so recognized and so respected only by the emergence of Biafra. The West have seen this and they are fighting against it. You that have not seen it, we are telling you now to support the restoration of God's kingdom on this planet Earth. It is not about us. It is about our generation, our inheritance, and our race. Many have come and gone. Many have suffered. Many died at the cost of this restoration of a country that was. And that is why at this juncture, we, the generation, want to restore that country which was. Now is the time for it to come to fruition. And it will be that the greatest nation under this planet Earth will be restored in our own generation and in our own time. What are your contributions? What have you done? What have you brought to the table? Are you part and parcel of those who are in our southeast committing all manner of atrocities against our people? Think about this. If you are not, then welcome to Biafra. But if you are among those who are committing atrocities against our people, freedom will come for our people and death will be for you. Think about it. Thank you so much, Brian. If you are there, I yield my mic to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that wonderful word. Like his last line of statement, think about it. Think about this freedom. People, like he said, and like we all know, countries don't want you to be free. They don't want your freedom. Now I ask you, is it you that don't want your freedom to be accomplished? Do you want to play in line with these people that never wanted to your freedom? Do you want to succumb to their thoughts? Do you want to hand them over your country that has existed before their own very country? Do you want to hand a country that has meaning? Do you want that to languish? Do you want that to be exterminated? Do you want that to be enriched in the world? I believe your answer will be no. Because you need freedom. You and I need freedom. You and I know where you are presently, you don't have freedom. Even if you are in the zoo, you don't have freedom of your own. The Biafrans in the zoo, you don't have freedom. You are not seen as the citizens of the zoo. You are seen as a third-hand citizen. First-class citizen to you. More laws are favorable to cows than you. Or is it you in America? No law has been designated that favors the black. No law has been named in favor of black, particularly. There's enact law for blacks to follow. But laws have been enacted for the Asians, Americans. Laws have been enacted for Hispanics, Americans. Laws have been enacted for other Americans. But no law has been enacted in favor of African Americans. Yet, you are enjoying the land of freedom, the land of free, the land of opportunity, like American is. The tag, the land of opportunity. Why wouldn't you want your own biological land, your own natural land, to be more than the land of opportunity? Freedom, in a layman's definition, is the ability to do what you want and when you want it. Do you have that ability to do what you want when you want it in America? Was the law consulted by, did they consult the Black community in enacting laws? Did they seek your opinion before enacting laws? You met the laws that were enacted. You will think I'm lying? No. The freedom today, the freedom that you're enjoying today was fought by Martin Luther King and some of the people. That was why you were, after several years, you were allowed to go into ballot box to cast your vote. That was why you were allowed, how many years, to share train with white. That was why you were allowed, after how many years, to share seat in the line in the classroom with the white kids before you were segregated at one point. Americans are talking to you. Martin Luther King suffered many things. That was why you were allowed to be seen in the same mall. That was why you are allowed to be seen in the same cinema. Yet your freedom is not completely given to you. You don't have that freedom. What you have, what you are enjoying in America today is a mirage freedom. That country, that is the land of opportunity, fought for it. They fought for it. Massachusetts, they fought for it. What we are doing today started in Massachusetts. Americans, those of you living in America, I'm talking to you. They dealt with Britain. This Britain of 15, every country is calling these people one. In the north, they call it. In the west, they call it. Every day. It's not a good name. They're calling these people. Now, let's come to another land. A land that was originally created, designed, not a land crafted by man, not a land found by man. For God's sake, land of Biafra was not found by a man. Land of Biafra was given to us by God. He said, my people, go and take this land. I made it for you. And from there, we started migrating. Is that the land you want to seize, not to come to pass again, not to have its freedom? Hell no, it can never happen. Not even when you say. And to my greatest surprise, that when people that knows what we're talking about, when people that know what freedom is all about, when people that know what freedom is, not just moving around, it's the right of liberty, right of speech, right of everything good, right of worship. That is one of the fundamental right of freedom. Do you have that liberty? Do you have that right of speech? Do you have that freedom of speech? Do you have that right of movement? It's not complete. It's still mirage. It's still shambolic. You move, you still fear. When you meet cops alone in a lonely place, your life will be in the mercy of God, because you don't know what the cop will do to you. You start panicking when you meet a cop in a lonely place. Lonely places, you don't know what will happen. And once it happens, they will tag you anything, they will defend it. But we in the land of Biafra, you are the same color, the same culture, the same thinking, everything. The law will be made according to your wishes. You will be consulted. Citizens will decide the law before it will be passed and enacted. In the zoo, they don't care about you before they enact the laws. All they know is the right you follow. And you don't have the vote to talk or contest, or else you face the granite and walking stick. So what it is today that we all have is this country that was destroyed. This country, they have worked to shut, is what it is that we have to restore back. We are not just restoring, we are not just creating a new country. We are restoring the glory of God, the kingdom of God. We are bringing it back to life. We are bringing that which was and which is and which we continue to be. And that the only thing that has these three phrases is United States of Biafra. No other country was, and no other country is in these phrases. Every country of the earth was created. Name it. But we were made. We were handed over. We were shown the place. We were told to go there, that it has been made for you, that it is a land of milk and honey, everything you need to exist. The land, the Garden of Eden, everything has been planted for you. Every fruit you need to eat from, every fruit, vegetable you need to eat from, you don't need to move out of it. It is within your reach. Call me, I will answer. The angels become your servants. God comes and talks to our forefathers one-on-one. They hear him, he hears us. Until we run out, until we move out of the mercy of God. Would you let that kingdom of God on earth, would you allow that country again be forgotten? Hell no. This 21st century, it is no and no and no. Biafra will never be relinquished again to the leagues of idiots. We are here to have to grip this mantle and never to pass it. This battle of freedom and liberation of the United States of Biafra shall never, will never, and would never be passed to anybody. We will have it and we will mount it, and every country will see that flag. And that night and day, we will light up the countries, and we will sing the glory in our language, native mother tongue. We will waken the spirit. We will put them to rest, those that have not rested. And everything, every living thing, faunas and floras, plants and animals, seas, aquatic animals, everything will sing to the glory of the restoration of the United States of Biafra. Because we were once a country, and they once enjoyed these things, and they will enjoy it again. This was how they were used to. This was the life they were all used to. Everything await the coming of Biafra. Come December 2nd, 2024. Don't think it is only humans that await it. The land, the soil await it. Everything they are waiting. So, would you allow that light that is being handed to you to dim? No. You must support it so it doesn't quench on the way. Somebody have taken up that light, that torch. Don't allow the light to quench. All we need is to keep fueling it, oiling it, putting it on 24 hours for the bearer to march on, for the bearer to continue to shining the light on the path. Biafrans, you have seen a pathfinder, So this pathfinder knows the way, and he has found the way, the route to the great Biafra. And he will stop at nothing until Biafra is restored. On that day, the light will be mounted in every boundaries of Biafra, and a new beginning will start again. David, I'm seeing your hand. You want to say something?
Yes, I want to add to what you are just saying, my brother Brian, because it is very, very interesting and very, very important. Our Prime Minister has continued to make a very important, bold statement. What is that bold statement? He said, this Biafra freedom that this generation will never hand over this fight for freedom to the next generation. Rather, he will hand freedom to the next generation. It's a very important and bold statement. The zoo, hearing this message, will stop at nothing to fight Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku and all the people who are supporting him, including members of the cabinet of Briggs. There is an information that our prime minister, or do I call it a broadcast, a mini broadcast that he made this afternoon. I want everybody to go to his wall, bring out that broadcast and look at Mazi Simon Ekpa. Look at his face and look at his eyes. You'll understand that this eyes show that he has not had sleep for days. And you ask yourself, why is Mazi Simon Ekpa not sleeping? Why is his eyes like this? The eyes is like this because of Biafra. The eyes like this is because of freedom. The eyes is like this because of you and because of me. Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku have been having a series of meetings. Those meetings are not concerning how he's going to build a estate in Abakaliki. Those meetings are not concerning how he's going to send 20 containers of tire to Ebonyi. Those meetings are not how he's going to win a contract to supply goods of billions and billions of dollars. No! The meetings are for your sake. The meetings are for my sake. You can remember some months back when women in Ebonyi State, they were singing, widows whose husband have been killed either by the Nigerian terrorist state or those who have committed suicide as a result of hardship in that contraption called Nigeria. Our prime minister was taking responsibility, feeding all these widows, sending them palliatives and all the rest of it. At a point, he said that these women, if I continue to do this thing for you, that is not the best that can do for you. The best, which I know will profit you from now till eternity, is to fight for your freedom and fight for a good government of Biafra, where those things that I'm sending you will be able to be taken care of by the government of Biafra. What am I saying? Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku is not sleeping for you and for me. He is not working to live in a very big mansion. He's not praying to have all the whole world in his pocket. As a matter of fact, you understand the Nigerian government have called him on several occasions, only if he can attend to his phone and listen to what they are going to tell him. They promised to make him the Dangote of Biafra land. They promised to whatever he desires, as long as he stopped fighting for you and for me. But the love of Mazi Simon Ekpa and that of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for us is so enormous that they prefer to go out in penury than to leave their people to suffer at the mercy of the terrorist Nigerian state in the midst of abundance that comes from the land of our ancestors. These people have subjugated us into all manner of sufferings for us to continue to ask for bread while we can produce bread in our communities, in our various states. This is very, very unfortunate. Wonderful people and lovers of freedom. The time to fight like never before is now. The 1 month lockdown of the terrorist Nigerian state facilities in Biafra land will be a case study for every Biafran in the homeland and in diaspora to come together and support the government with everything that you've got, especially those who Chukwu Okike Abiama placed in positions of authority financially and otherwise. To remember that Chukwu Okike Abiama have a reason for doing that. That reason is to help your people to get the light of God, is to help your people to come out of slavery. How do you do that? Is to support the Prime Minister with a special IOU loan. It is a loan that the government will use to make sure that freedom comes to the people. And at the end, you get back your money 100 folds, 100% profit in return. And as well, those who are non-Biafrans have an opportunity of becoming citizens of Biafra by their support to the government through this special IOU loan. Very, very important. The government of Biafra is so prepared at this particular time never to hand over the fight, the subjugation, the suffering, the intimidation that we have passed through Nigeria to the next generation. God forbid that my children, after seeing what I have seen, and I'm no more, my children continue fighting for Biafra. God forbid. Therefore, wonderful people and lovers of freedom, let us join hands with this government that has distinguished men and women of valor. The men that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had were different from this crop of distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the Biafran Republic government in exile. Those who have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had then sold him out, collected $9 million, shared just like Cain and Abel, just like Joseph. They gathered and sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the hands of the enemy because they were promised heaven and earth, houses in Dubai. They were promised presidents in Nigeria, vice presidents, contracts of billions and billions of dollars, and therefore the lives of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do not matter. But those that are here now, the lives of Mazi Simon Ekpa matters a lot. The lives of Biafra matters a lot to them. And not only them, they are in America, they are in UK, and they have their children. They are living good lives. Yet they remember the less privileged, the poor, the widows, the widowers in our homeland who do not have 3 square meals to eat a day, who depend on the stipends given to them as allowances or as salaries in order to feed their families, even extended and nuclear family. These men know what it takes to have freedom. These men know what it takes to support to be in a free society, because they have seen it all. In their various places of abode, they feel the impact of the government in their lives. Whereas in the contraption, in their own communities where they come out from, there is no presence of governance, not to talk of government. And that is why they are supporting our Prime Minister and supporting the government of Biafra to bring Biafra to us, to Biafran people, so that we can live the lives that is expected of us by our ancestors. And remember, these men and women knew that a lot died at the cost of this freedom. And before they gave up the ghost, they say, go and get us Biafra. That is the only way we can have closure for the killings of the Nigerian state against our people. So Biafrans, wonderful people, the time is now. It is Biafra or death. Freedom for the Biafran people. Death to all those who have come to kill us in our communities. Death for those who bring those to come and kill us in our communities. Death for those who sabotage the works of men who are preventing the invasion of our land. Death for you who do not want Biafra to come. Because Biafra will be restored. Biafra will come in our own time. And remember, the prophecy of the greatest prophet that have ever lived in this our generation. They will kill us. We will kill them. In the end, Biafra will come. They killed us at Mpo. They killed us at Emene. They killed us at Obibo. It is now we are killing them back. That is the greatest assurance we can give you that Biafra is here. I yield my mic.
Thank you. Thank you, David. Thank you for that wonderful word. It is only a tree that they will come, they will tell that they're coming to buy them, and the tree will stand without doing anything, motionless. But if you tell that to Biafrans, we'll make a move, a plan for our retaliation. It has been in the past, and it will remain in that past when we are buyed without any act of provocation. If you buy or touch any Biafra now, your generation from the present to the 50 millions we pay for it. Zoo, there's something you should not forget though. After this restoration of United States of Biafra comes December 2nd, you will still pay. You will still pay. We are the kind of people that never forget. We will never forget that 5 million people. You will still pay. But that one will still be there. If you're thinking that way, we will not leave. We'll come for you. We will. So my fellow Biafrans, those that believe that my father is a politician, we are now milking the zoo, having a portion, little portion they give to me. How do you feel somebody coming to the backyard, Azuben and the draining natural resources at the end? If you talk, they kill you, they buy you. And they buy, the ones they buy, become tired of buying, they'll come back and start giving you a penny, and you're rejoicing. And at least they give me a penny. What stops you from being in control of what you have? What stops you from being a boss, from being the CEO of your life, the president of your life? Is it a taboo for you to be in charge of your destiny? Is it a taboo for you to be in charge of a country, to have your destiny in your hand, to be able to rewrite things, to right wrong to right, to be able to invent, to live the life you aspired for? If it is a taboo to you, it is not to me and my people here. That is why we are bringing this Biafra back. This is what the Britain don't like to hear. They want you to remain slave, even to this modern world. They call it neo-colonialism. They want you to remain under them. They want you to do their bidding, do whatever thing they want to do. They want you to do, to remain that slave. How long shall you remain a slave? How long shall you keep living in this kind of life? I ask this question. Would you rather be a slave or a master? We know in Biafra now we don't need to treat people. We don't need slaves because it is not in our nation. It is not what our God made us. We freeborn and we let people live freely. It is the problem with us and the Britain today. Our inability, our ability to reject what they are passing on to us, which is slavery. Our ability to say no and embrace good life is something that kept us where we are today. Our ability to say we don't want, you can't force us to what we don't want. In 1851, our ability to reject slavery, they tagged it as mental illness. That is what Britain tagged it. We are suffering from mental illness. Why? Because we said we don't want to live in life in bondage. We don't want to live in bondage. We don't want to live as slaves. And they tagged it drapetomania, meaning ability for blacks to reject slavery, ability to reject living in a bondage. Imagine people, a freeborn, saying he's a freeborn in his own land. ability for us to say, as in, they want us to reject our country. They want us to say we don't want Biafra again. They want us to say, okay, we will be our masters. Tell us what you want to tell us. Please, if you're not called, don't just come here and be talking. We are country, Biafra, and we follow due processes. We are not zoo, where there is no law and order. We are people of learned. We follow laws, and the law is when you come here, you want to speak, you raise your hand up, we'll give you a mic, you make your submission. So our ability to say we don't want to be dictated on how to live our life. We want to control what that which belongs to us. That is what you see today. That is why Britain is doing everything, conniving with everybody, to make sure that this country that once existed never come to light, because they know we query. We're not the people who say put hand in the fire, we put hand in the fire. We ask you, why must we put our hand in the fire and you put your hand first before we do that? They don't want people to question them. That was why they went to the north, where there was indirect rule, people leaking floor to the emirs dictating for them, enriching themselves and making the people poor. If they tell them buy themselves, they buy themselves. They went to the Afonja people, the same indirect rules were being governed there, and they embraced it. Coming to our land, they said, no, for everything you said, we ask questions. Why must it be that? We are people democratically in nation. We deliberate on matters and bring out result, a good result that favors the people. It don't wake up and decide for the whole country. Even something was, I question my dad from little. Say, Dad, this, he say, you were the one that asked me never to act this way. Now you ask me to act this way. Why? With due respect, you will not come back. Okay. So those are the things. We are not the people that embrace indirect rules. We are direct rules. We have access to our people. People have access to government. People have access to your family. You have access to your father and mother. They have access to you. You talk family matters. You sit down, age grade, everywhere. The full democracy. This is what they hate. They want us to become slaves. Who does that? In my own land, father's land, the land that was given to me freely by God. I should hand it over to you forcefully. And I will ask you, why are you taking my land? If I do, you buy me. Now we have come. You are asking us, why are we fighting to take our land back? Why are we going? Why must we go? Yet, you don't want to do the needful. People have a clamoring, they want to go for long. You never want to do something. You think it will prevent the old bad days. Now it's the good days for us. You forced us. We didn't talk. Besides, we weren't the first people that wanted to be on our way. The North in 1953, before Nigeria was meant to have the independence in 1956. The zoo wanted to have independence in 1956, but it didn't happen. Why? Because the North said they wanted to go in 1953. They have to talk, beg them until they agree. They told them the zoo is for you. Now they're not agreed to the independence in 1960. Take your zoo. We are not animals that you come and give a name and follow the name without asking, what name are you giving us? We are human beings. We name ourselves according to our tradition, according to our God. You that is zoo, agent of zoo, listening to us here. What is the meaning of Nigeria? I asked you. What is the meaning of your country? Nigeria, Nigeria. What is the meaning? Does it have a meaning? It doesn't have a meaning. The only country in the world that doesn't have a meaning, that its name or her name is not linked to the people, to their culture, to anything about them, not even to their religion, is Zugeria, Zoo Kingdom. And you expect us to live in line with that. It is only animals and non-living things you can give a name you want, and it will remain like that. You name a dog, Nigeria will answer. You name it Bugari, answer. You name it Tinubu, will answer. We are not dogs. We are the people of Chukwu God of the Most High, and His kingdom was the fought here on earth to be restored, as we are doing it now. So here, this is the agent of the Nigerians and Britain, that this generation of Biafra has come, that Biafra country be restored, must be restored. We are not leaving any iota of the country behind for any zoo or any entity to be taken advantage of. We dare not. We dare not. And we will never let that happen. For whatever that belongs to Biafra, for whatever that was ours in the past, before the year of calendar that has been taken away from us presently, must be recovered. If not, whatever your name is, your country is, Iowa or whatever, will be obliterated from planet Earth. We don't issue threats. You have already seen it. Whatever my prime minister said comes. He's unshakable. He's immovable. We are not affranchise that are rolling stones that gather no more. That's what makes us different from every melanated being. I mean Africans. Sorry, we are still using the word Africa. But until Biafra comes, we will contest that word, Africa. Everything must go back to its originality. Failure to do so, you know how Mali is moving away from ECOWAS. We will stand our ground because we are not people that you move around as you wish. Biafrans, fellow citizens of Biafrans, friends and well-wishers of Biafrans, enemies of Biafrans, agents of the zoos and British, here present, may we once remind you again that there was a country called United States of Biafra. And that country, Biafra, is being found or can be seen in the present east part of the Zugeria, Nigeria. If you don't know the route map, once you get to the zoo, get to Nigeria, you ask them where is the east. From that east down, from Abu, from Asu, coming down, Eka, from part of Kogi Gala, moving down to the coastal region, Calabar, that is where it is. If you're coming from Abuja Road, Kogi, then you meet us from Igala, part of Abukuta, then down. That is who we are. We have our map, road map, we have our boundaries defined and secured. So we are telling you here, if you have not heard, hear it today. Go and tell your master that whoever that sent you that these people are very serious, that they say there was a country. If you have never heard of it, hear it now. And we will never cede any part of Biafra to anybody. And we will move to Peninsula. All the Bakassi Peninsula belongs to Biafra. Cameroonians, wait for us, we will come. Everything are done by turn. Ogelo Naga. Your own moving. If you don't move away from the peninsula, you will know. You will know. Already you're feeling the fire, you're feeling the heat. So we Biafrans and the citizens of Biafra, led by this powerful and gentleman, ambassador of peace, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, will never, not even tomorrow, not even yesterday that passed, not even in future, or think of ceding any foot of our land to anybody or handing over this baton to any person. We are here to finish this thing come 2nd December 2024. And we shall never let it pass by. We don't have any country to call ours except this United States of Biafra. Do you have? I don't have. My people here don't have. And why should we let ours be given to you? We fought war. We were not defeated, and we can never be defeated in the future. Remember, go and ask. Nobody has ever defeated us in war. It was resolved. No victory, no vanquish. Does that seem like people that were defeated? You came to the round table, and it happened in the past. This present one we are into now, you have not defeated us, and you can never defeat us. Because it is a covenant we had with our God that nobody will defeat us in the war, that he will always be with us in the times of war. I hope you know the people that he had a covenant with. That was why you don't want us to exist, because you are afraid of our existence. You are afraid of our capability. You are afraid of the light we carry. You are afraid of the aura we carry, the destiny of Biafrans all over, the men and women of Biafra. You will lose, the whole world will lose. Americans will lose doctors and nurses and professors because we are marching home. I believe the 43 millions of blacks in America, 80 to 90% are Biafrans. You will all lose. British, your students and daughters and your sons will come to Biafra land to wash plates because you people were lazy and we're going home and you cannot survive. We will tie our economy. No more free flow. You will pay for everything we give to you. So go home and tax your people 100%. Your people cannot live today. When you implement big tax on them, you know they cannot absorb stress, so they will vote against you people. We'll be in our country now under the moonlight, I believe, hearing the news. For all that plotted evil against the children of God, evil shall befall on you guys. You all shall reap what you have sowed. The agony you have brought to the people of Biafra, people of God in the past for more than 100 years, for 200 years ago. It is time for payback. Your present generation and the generation to come will all feel it. Karma is real, and that karma starts now. Your economy will go down to zero because we shall block that you have been siphoning. Shall the mayhem you have brought to our environment, the environmental pollution you have caused, environmental disasters, the health, the water you have deprived our people from having from coastal region, the good life, the good community, the aquatic life, the fishes and everything you have destroyed, the plants and animals you have wasted, our forestry, wherever you like. If you like, leave, we will take you to court and bring you back. You and the zoo, you will pay with the money you have stolen in the past to clean up those mess. There is a day of reckoning. We are coming. We're already there. So whatever you like, go and start getting ready. Plot whatever way you want to plot, whatever thing you want to plot. Excuse me. Your plots will never achieve anything. We have succeeded. We have survived to your threat. We have survived to your bombardment, your hardship, laws, and whatever thing you have carried out on the people of Biafra. Our people made life out of 20 pounds. Today, we have raised billionaires and millionaires. Excuse me. You are now turning to envy us. And for the zoo, Your own case is nothing because everything about you will crash. As we are going with everything that we had. They made the giant of Africa. Who made the giant of Africa, if not the Biafrans? Tell me, is Afonja the people that made the giant of Africa? Is it the resources from Afonja land? Or are they the Afonja's people that are into business? Tell me, answer. Or is it the Arewas, the Fulani? Are they the people that made the giant of Africa? Or is it the resources that came from their land? Or is it their human capital that made the giant of Africa? Or is it their intellect? Or is it with their innovation? Are you guys innovative in nation? The answer is no. What made you that giant of Africa is us, people of Biafra, a country that you guys subdued, that you guys with the whole world oppressed. We gave you that name. We made you who you are. We have putting you in the global map positively. We are taking it away because you don't want it. Every good thing we are putting in through our sweat, we're going home with it. Go and build yourself a new country. Build your name. Build it with your romantic life again. Your stupidity and everything about you. For this country that was and is today will continue to exist and will be come 2nd of December 2024. Nothing and nothing on earth will stop the existence of our country because we are once a country. Helen Peters, you want to say something? Take off the mic, please.
Yes, thank you very much, my brother. Thank you for your effort. It's not really easy. Keep talking and talking. No one is coming up. It is not easy because we are also there. I know what you are going through. God bless you, my brother. May God continue to strengthen you. You know, if you listen to what our Prime Minister said during his tour, how Finland got their independence and that of Israel, you will know that we have already gotten our freedom, you know. We have already gotten our freedom. Everything this man has put in place, he is exactly following the way these people got their freedom. You understand? He's following it. And all we need to do is just to support him. We cannot yield to these people, these Fulani Marudas coming from Sahel to be threatening us that they are born to rule. Born to rule who? You were born to rule the indigenous people, God's own people. You darkness. How can everywhere that light is, darkness will always disappear? How come these people are gaining ground in the so-called Nigeria? Just because they combined every one of us, the North, which they open porously for them to be coming in from Sahel to come and take over the indigenous people living in that geographical location. You understand? This is the reason why they are saying they are born to rule. These people have never been the indigenous of the land. And our people are not even saying that. It is not just all about this freedom. It is all about the agenda. The agenda that is not going all over the world. Today, they are blaming Israel for what Israel is doing to these people, the Hamas. But remember, the very day Hamas invaded Israel, kill and take away, kill children, kill old men and women, take away the ones they know they will take away. They done all manner of atrocity against these people. They were all the Palestinian state and every other Islamic state, they were all happy that Israel thought they cannot evade them. You understand? Why these people are crying today? It is because they are not the one winning the war. They are not the one winning the war. That is why they are crying. And the same thing the zoo will cry. Do you understand? You can't fight against God's own people and you will win. What haven't they done to us in that zoological republic of animal kingdom? Is it killing? Is it humiliation? Is it oppression? Is it intimidation? And the whole world, they are quiet, listening, seeing what they are doing to us, and they are all silent. Do you understand? So because the Hamas are not the one winning the war, they are crying today. Their people are all over the world calling for negotiation. When you know you want to start a war that you know it is bigger than you, they knew that they cannot fight this war and win. Right from the very first day, the war, they declared this war against Israel. Israel Prime Minister came out and he said, this is a war that has been declared against us, and we will fight and win by the special grace of God Almighty. I watched it live. I was sharing here the way this Hamas terrorized the people of Israel during that invading. But the whole world have forgotten that October 7th. What happened then? They are condemning Israel, not remembering who first cast the stone. So the same thing is going to happen in our own time. They have seen that we have endured enough. We try to belong to the so-called one Nigeria that they amalgamated us to. They never accepted us. What have we really gained as a Biafra from the Nigeria? What have we gained? Nothing. Right from the 2014 amalgamation, nothing. Okay, they gave us 100 years of challenging. If we are not going together according to how they wishes it, we can go our separate ways. After 100 years, what happened? These people, they accepted to become slaves to the Fulani marauders coming from Sahel. Nobody, none of them have the balls to challenge the state of Nigeria after 100 years. Nobody have been able to come to table. Now 100 years is over. What do we do now that we are not even, we are not combating together? We are not together. Everything we do, election will come, it will become regional, it will become ethnic. Come to the round table, let us discuss if we can still stay together once again. At least there should be other constitution that will bind us together, that they will put on the constitution that will make us unite as one. Nobody. All they know is just to surrender to these Fulanis. They surrendered everything, including our own politicians from our own region, knowing very well that these people are surviving with our resources. Nigeria survived with the resources coming from Biafra land. You call it the so-called Eastern, you call it the so-called Southern, but you cannot see West and North. Do you understand? Before they started creating states, I am from the so-called Bende, from Bende to Odani. There were names before Bende. You understand? This is just to continue to divide. They make God, what this British put into the minds of this Fulani, I don't really understand. And they continue to maintain it, that the Vanda rule is the only way you can conquer. But our people are so stupid not seeing it. Thank God for the life of our leader. If not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we would have been enslaved for the rest of our life, if not for eternity. If not for eternity. And that is the anger you see that these people are having against him. Before they could go to Kenya and kidnap him there. Was he shooting gun where he was? No. He was only telling his people what is coming before us. He was only enlightening us. He was the prophet that saw tomorrow. Everybody in that zoo now, they know they even not for them to be able to conquer us fully. It is due to the knowledge we have gotten that our leader have imparted in us, that these people, they are marauders. All of a sudden, you see them with AK-47. People that were just holding only stick to control their cows before. Now you see them with AK-47. They use all manner. Immediately their brother came in, Buhari. What did he do? He opened on every border. Oh yeah, every one of you should come. Once you enter Nigeria, you are a Nigerian. That's it. The Fulani, French-speaking Fulani, they came into Nigeria, they became Nigeria. Wherever they are coming from Arab was speaking Arab. These are people who don't even have the same accent with us in that so-called geographical location that they bind together. These are them. They don't, if they speak, you will know that these are Arabs. They will know that these are Arabs. But who can combat with them apart from Biafrans? No, who? They have already conquered the Hausas. Those ones have become slaves to them. That anytime they have become the lamb that they can take to slaughter anytime they wishes. They kill them in their numbers, in their thousands, and bury them in mass grave. The whole world is silent. There, you are there supporting that Hamas must be free. If Hamas, Nigeria that is supporting Palestinians' freedom, what happens to Biafra's freedom then? If I may ask. You said Palestine must be free, you are supporting them. We need our freedom for people like you because we don't agree. We are not one people, we are not one religion, we are not one culture. So if you know you are supporting Palestine to be free and you are condemning what our prime minister is doing, then you are a coward. You are a coward. You only just want to enslave people in order to be stealing their resources. That is what you are doing. Because we are doing the same thing. The Palestinians that you said they need freedom, that it has been long. Ours is even much more longer. We need freedom. So if you are not supporting Biafra freedom, there is no need to support that so-called Palestinian freedom. No point. As you are biased. You cannot force your religions on us. Religions that give no peace to his people. Religions that oppress you. Religion that will command the life of the people, that does not accept innovation, that want us to be nomadic like them. We are not such a people. We are not. We are God's people. We love to live large. We love to live and have innovation to fly. Now you want to come and tame us to your nomadic life, begging along the street, drinking your cow milk from the breast of the cow, or using their urine to bath. Is that what you want to turn us, God's people, into? And you think this freedom will not come? My people, if you listen, reason to what our prime minister have said about the freedom of Finland and that of Israel, you will know that our freedom is here. Please, go and support in any way and manner. Give your voice. Give your contribution. The IOU loan is very, very important at this point in time. If you've got the capacity of contributing to the IOU loan and you are holding it, the God of Biafra will judge you. That is just the fact. You don't have to. You have this $1 million in your account and you don't want to invest it on the IOU loan. We know these big men that we have, these wealthy men that we have in Biafra land. We know all your names. And when time comes, you will all face the judgment because you are delaying us to be enslaved. The little contribution that we are making, you can see how it has gone. You can see what it has achieved. Today, Biafra discussion is on top of the world, the whole world. Even though they continue to hold our leader in the dungeon without no cause. This man has won every case leveled against him. He won all of them. Yet they are still holding him. Meanwhile, terrorists that are killing, invading, ransacking indigenous people from their land, they are being pardoned. Pardon, not just be pardoned. They will bring them into the military, the police, and send them to Biafra land to come and be terrorizing and killing our people. And you think we are going to be quiet for that? We have said it. We must eradicate every of their institution in our land. The 40 states of Biafra, Nigeria present is not needed any longer. We don't need you. We have never gained anything as one Nigeria. Our resources is what you live with. You use our resources to build Lagos. You use our resources to build Abuja. You use our resources to develop and develop your own very life. You as a politician. That is what you are using. The resources coming from Biafra land, that is what you are using it for. Nothing else. We are suffering because of those resources. My people as Robo, as Isoko, as job person, they can no longer access their own rivers. They can no longer drink clean water from their rivers. We can no longer even fish. Nothing. Everything is polluted. Our people are now suffering from all manner of sickness, diseases, incurable diseases. The life expectancy there is not even up to 50. It is not up to, because of what one Nigeria have done to us. What causes the killing of Okwama? It is the same resources. They kill our people because of their own resources in their own land, after which they went there to steal. They are the ones. Nigeria terrorist army went there to be fighting for the resources. They steal it and they turn gun against themselves, killing themselves, then turn the gun against the indigenous of the land, blaming them that they were the people that killed their men. And they kill our people. They drove them into the forest, in the rainforest, that most of them died there. So is that the country you are still holding on to? I am Urepama. I am not a Biafra. I am Isekama. I am not a... Thunder fire you there. You will ever remain slave. Go, get ready now and pack to the north. Because the geographical location where you are today belongs to Biafra. So if you are not accepting Biafra, get ready to leave. Take your family, go to the north or west. Wherever you feel you will be comfortable, go there. Because the land of Biafra belongs to Biafra. We cannot, because of your idiocy, come and pull us into where we... Because you not voting for Biafra, you have voted for Fulani. Indirectly, you have voted for Fulani to come and take over your land. That is just the fact. That is what you guys are doing. You have cast your vote for the Fulani Marudas. Look at Saple. The Fulani every weekend, Friday, our people have no place to pass or even enter their shops. No. The Fulani will pack all their bags everywhere. They will kneel down and bend down their head and be blasting, polluting their air in your nose, in the name of their worshiping their bloody consuming God. My people, it is time for us to be free. And the only freedom that will take you away from the terror that is about to befall you is the Biafra freedom. It's the Biafra freedom. The youth have no voice again. The youth, they have no voice again. They went for protest, they could not. Then the politicians entered into them. They started fighting themselves in the social media for ethnic war. No, Igbo must go. Are you not a coward? How is Igbo man the problem of what you are passing through in that zoo? You are just a coward who cannot face the Fulani that are killing your people, humiliating them. You can no longer access your farms and everything. You are just a coward. So Biafra is the only freedom that everybody will be, every indigenous person will be free in that so-called Zugeria. Please, our people must support our freedom. You must support, because everything we are doing today is going to reckon for you. It's going to reckon in the history of Biafra. Probably my voice will also come out someday in Biafra history. I will be so happy. I will be so happy. God Almighty has given us Biafra, and nothing is stopping it. Our Prime Minister has put everything in place for us to have this freedom. Thank you very much, my brother Brian. Thank you, Mazi Ugo, 247. I appreciate you. I appreciate your work. We are following you everywhere you go. Despite that, we might not even have time to be commenting and all that, but we are there. We are seeing every one of you. God grant you long life, prosperity, and good health above all. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. I yield my mic, my brother Brian. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Helen Peters. I welcome the ministers. No, Ogogo, I recognize the present Minister Ogo. Thank you, everyone that are here. So I will leave the mic to Minister Snow, please. Everyone's want to hear your thoughts. Thank you, sir.
Brian Williams. Brian, good morning from here.
Good morning from here too, sir.
Onyeisi Biafra ekele. My sister Helen Peters, I greet you. Christopher Franklin, Ben Chooks, King Effiong, Chinwe. I mean, everybody's here. Ugo, my brother Ekele. No, I see you. There was a country. In that country, we all live right now. All of us who are in this fight, we are all living in Biafra. Deep down in your heart, deep down in the hearts of everyone here, we are all living in Biafra. Our nation never died anyway, you know. It's not like it left. Our soldiers who were killed, their memories was never celebrated. Their memories was never talked about inside of Nigeria until we all came. So they never actually left. Our people were just suppressed. The enemy did everything they can to suppress our people, to keep our people down. And those who could not stay down, you and I, our PM, Christopher Franklin, all of us who could not stay down, we left. But they kept our home down. They kept suppressing us. They kept trying to squeeze life out of us. Until our PM came with a tactical method of self-defense. Even as our Onyendu was speaking and talking to everybody and liberating our minds, they were still killing us. That is why they killed people in Aba. They killed people anywhere we gathered. Until the PM came. Self-defense is something that requires sophisticated weapons. Because for you to be able to defend yourself from your attacker, you must have a superior weapon, or at least an equivalent weapon. Now we're fighting people with billions. Billions of our money. There was a publication that just came out that in the past 7 months, the Nigerian government has spent over 62 billion naira on military hardware, on military equipment. And you ask yourself, where are they using these things to fight? We don't hear them fighting Boko Haram. As a matter of fact, they're giving us pictures of hungry people that are Boko Haram leaders that they repented, you know?
So all those equipments, all those funds that you're hearing about, 62 point something billion, all of that was used against our people. So we're fighting people who have really the arms to do whatever it is they want to do. They said it's 63.6 billion on military equipment. These are the people we're fighting. The PM has done everything within the time that he became in charge of this liberation until today that we have a government. He has done everything, anything and everything to see that our people's lives are preserved. These are the lives of your people, my people, both the person Ekwero, Monya Ekwero. This is the lives of our people that this man has done everything to preserve. And he has done a good job doing it with the mini fund that we get. You know, when the referendum started, we were all here praying for, we're going to get 20 million votes. My sister Stella we were all here saying how at least we're sure we're going to get 20 million votes. Mary Telcom, all of us were here saying that. Today we have over 50, I'm sure it's over 50 million now, because we saw the wonders that happened yesterday. We have over 50 million votes. Our people who are dying, they need freedom. The Nigerian system and all of the systems, they said there is no room for referendum in these. And everybody, all this while that we've been crying, we've been asking for a referendum. Now we have got a referendum conducted. Better than any election that is going on in the world right now. More peaceful than any election that is ever happened in the world today. This is the most peaceful election voting that I've ever seen. If you have seen any voting that is more peaceful than this, please let me see. Let me see with you. None. This is the most peaceful voting that I've ever seen in the world, and it has recorded over 50 million votes. These are our people who need freedom. Our people who are tired of watching their sons and their daughter disappear or anything, or die with nobody paying for their death, with nobody being held accountable for their death, for the disappearance of their children in a country that should be their own. The security architecture that should protect them is what actually helps to disappear their children. Our people who are tired of all of that, they have voted. You and I, who are privileged to be away from home. Okikabiama kept us away from the suppressions on our neck for this very purpose, for this very time. I tell you, if our people back home have given over 50 million votes, and you hear us come here every day and speak about funds and funds and funds and the importance, and you see what is going on back home. If you're not looking at Biafra news, you're looking at Nigerian news. And I can tell you categorically clear that Nigerian news cannot go a day without talking about Biafra. So whichever media you're watching, I'm sure you're seeing what is going on. I'm sure you have families back home. Who is it that is happening in the other area and is not happening there because of the security and the protection of this government? If you're seeing all of this and you are still not supporting this government, I don't know how we're going to talk to you. But remember something. What we do today is not going to take us so long. What we're doing today, the de-winging, the de-arming of the Nigerian state in Biafran territory is not going to take us so long. The reason being that our over 120,000 men and women who have given their life to defend our land are not fighting alone. They are fighting with over 3 million children that were starved to death. Those were our people. They are fighting with our young brothers who had to carry arms to defend our fatherland and were massacred by Britain and their friends in Nigeria. They are fighting alongside with them. And with EFIK-IBIBIO, we are going to win this war. We are already winning this war, so we're going to win. At the end, we're going to come out victorious. And when that time comes, ask yourself, on what side will you be? Are you going to be on the side of the people who made sure that our people didn't die and didn't continue dying, and that we restore life to our regions that do not have life expectancy over 50 years? Are you going to be on the side of those people who restored that sanity? Or are you going to be on the side of the people that opposed it, that refused to support the life of their own people? Ask yourself that question. On what side of these lines do you want to find yourself? If our people have voted, you and I who are living abroad, you must support this movement. You must support this government. You must support our prime minister. It's just, there's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. Because at the end of the day, this war that you might be running away from, it might not catch up with you here in the States or whatever country where you are. But the bullets that is being fired out from the enemy does not ask, or one of these guys, the bullet is not going to ask that question. They will kill us, or they have killed us. We are now killing them. By the time we're done de-winging these people, by 2nd of December, I can assure you, by the special grace of EFIK-IBIBIO, that we're not going to fight this fight long. Just like we expected to get 20 million at the end of the voting and we have 50 million, EFIK-IBIBIO will give us all that we need to make sure that we get this nation restored, this sanity restored in a very short time, with the lives of our people being lost again. It's going to happen. If you're in the United States, queuing in the IOU loan, wherever you are as a Biafran, pay your liberation tax. It doesn't matter how much you pay. Helen Peters, all of our sisters, they've said this consistently. Worry sister, everybody, I myself, I say it always. Just stay consistent. If you don't have to agree with what we're doing, onye go already. But you have to pay your liberation tax. Ebino in Aku tax to secure your land. Who is securing your father's land? Who is securing your family back home? You have to pay your liberation tax, Biafrans. Our brothers and sisters who are going to work hard to give us $50 a week, $100 a week, whatever it is you can give us on your liberation tax, keep doing it. It is yielding fruits. All this success you're seeing today is coming from those little funds that we're putting. Just let us keep being consistent. Consistency is the reason why we're here. Consistency in the civil disobedience in sit at home from Monday to different days that destabilize the Nigerian system. They don't know when they are going to work. They don't know when they're not going to go to work. It is consistency. That same consistency we're going to put in funding this government. I can assure you, if our people back home had the funds, they would fund this government, and it would be a shame if you live abroad and the people back home who are suffering, who are dying, are still the ones that will fund their own freedom. You should remain where you are. You should never go home. So take part in the IOU loan, Biafrans. Pay your liberation tax. Join everything that you know that is going to bring us our freedom. Join it as you see it. Conversations on YouTube, wherever it is. The restoration of Biafra is already sure. Is written, signed, and sealed. The rest of what happens lies on you and I. Our PM has given us every reason to believe and to trust in what he's doing. If you're not yet supporting this government, you're doing yourself a disservice. Patriotism starts from your support to your government. We have got to learn how to support our government. We have the finest soldiers in the field. Let us have the finest guys who know what true freedom can cost, that will stand up and make these donations. I can assure you, 50,000 people who are following our PM on Twitter here, 50,000 youths who stay in the United States who can give us $50 a week. I can assure you the PM is going to get us to where we're going quicker. Believe you me. Because when we're doing these donations, remember that these over 120,000 men and women, they also have to feed. So there is a long way to go, but we have to stay consistent. It is very, very important. Very, very important that as you're doing your $5, open up $5, you tell your friend. Take it upon yourself as a duty to come to tell one of your friends that your friend, we can spread the word. Keep them uncomfortable. Also at the same time. Thank you, Biafrans, for always being here to, talk to our people. Brian Williams, thank you very much for, for setting up this space today. I'm not very difficult sometimes to, to just run marathon on your own, because I want to get couldn't self. We listen and we still get distracted, do this and do that. Then you ask yourself, the person who is running it for hours, okay, how is this person's activities going? So thank you so much, everyone who has been here all this while, who has made their contributions towards the conversation. In the by, I got you come on and dog Archbishop of the Most High, Kenem Hugo, I greet you, sir. Dalun, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Snow. I got you now. It is a must that we must put our efforts together. We must all contribute together for this restoration of the state of Biafra. Your hand are going up. Do you want to say, you forget something? Mr. Snow?
Yes, please.
Go on.
Makandina say Israel, those people that don't understand what is going on with Israel and all these people, and they are not support to the killing of children and all of that. The one question I like to ask people is this:
Ask that man, especially in the United States, what do you think the United States of America would have done? Mobu Namma descended. Let it even be 200 missiles into this country. See, I wouldn't know heat or anything. What do you think the United States would have done? What do you think the country where you are would have done if you're in a civilized country? I don't know all these useless terrorist countries because there are many of them now in the world. Ask them, what do they think their government would have done in the same situation? You know?
Especially during the time of Bush, Clinton, and the rest, not this present one that are very weak. Let us not go to that account. So you know what it means? They will wipe the whole. They will wipe the whole country. They will come and count on you from beginning to the end. If you have touched their citizens, that is the answer. What America would have done.
That's exactly what it is. You would never, the United States would not let you breathe if you try that in the United States. So it's just what it is. Joha, you that is saying it, what do you think your own country would have done? Dalun. Yeah, Ima, you know, these people who support these things, they know nothing about life. They know nothing about they don't have love. Makobuni love inside of you. You will never support someone to be killing children. Now, the state of Israel that is defending herself is now the problem of the world. Just imagine the twist. The terrorist becomes the good guy. The terrorist complains about Nyana prison. Just imagine the world that we are living in today.
So, Biafrans, you have had it in Ugia. Biafran for different corners of the world, parts of the world, different continents. We are all here because there is no part of this world you will go, you will not see a Biafra. It's not, people say you will not see a Nigerian. No Nigerian travels except Biafrans. Even I am so marveled, I'm surprised. Afghanistan, is it Pakistan or whatever, Pakistan or whatever they call it, even in the so-called Iran, they are there. Everywhere you think nobody goes there, they are there. In fact, sometimes I ask myself, they can be in Antarctica. So I believe I believe they're in Antarctica as well. Understand? They are everywhere. So imagine coming home, bringing those things they seek. We are bringing it home. And that's how it's going to be. Because as Nadej and the Sabbath, it's not with clear eye that somebody will go to the land of terrorists and still believing in fear and be doing the business, knowing fully well because of your religion and who you are, you can be murdered at any given time. Yet they are taking that risk. A land that has no freedom of speech, a land that cannot even cough. Someone can even look at you, if especially a female, and say you touched them or you did this to them, or you can, or they say something when you did not say anything. They say you blaspheme, and that is cutting off head for you. Yet Biafran took those risks to be in those countries. Why won't we restore this thing come December 2nd for our people to come home? Meditech, you're welcome. Thank you for coming. Do you have anything for Biafrans? Because you're here to listen to you. Take up the mic, sister Meditech, and tell us Biafrans. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, the host. Thank you, the house. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Brahim. And good evening, Mr. Snow. Good evening, Helen, my sister. Good evening, King Effiong. Good evening, Simon. All our ministers. Good evening, my big brother, 247, Frank. Everyone here. You guys know I'm not so good with names. So, my people, let's just move. Good evening, our leader, our supreme leader. Because you're there, they keep you there. This government, they thought They are doing us. They don't know, say then they do themselves. Yes. By then keeping you there, the punishment and the calamity, it will still continue to fall upon them. That is the truth. As Nigeria feel say they get sense, they keep what they cannot keep, and you don't want to leave it. If you like, we are not here to beg, but what you give where you cannot keep is giving you calamity. It's making your life, Nigerian sue government and the whole world, miserable life, and you don't want to get sense to leave innocent Biafran son to go. Now wait for your punishment. Now it's continue. Good evening, our PM Itiare Kondo, the rock of Biafra, because you don't block that road. They can never close it, and we stand there too. Nigerian sue government and Britain, they can never cross it anymore. A full stop, because you said we are here to finish it, and that is the truth. My people, restoration of Biafra and support our PM. Not be only our PM, will support yourself. Yes, support yourself, because our PM even support himself, supporting grandchildren more than even the whole world can ever think about it. So you must support yourself. Support our leader, Itiare Kondo, and our leader in there for that darkness, so that their life will continue to be miserable, and support yourself. When you support yourself first, you love yourself, and believe me, you will love these two angels where God sent to us. That is my own. So my people, you know, Nigerian sole government, Britain, they meant to be, stupidity of the brain. And you know what it means. Especially when you get that thing where they call narcissist, where they say you hate other people. Other people makes you enjoy. Other people, who, suffering of other people drive you joy. You know what it means? It's very, very, very bad sickness where you can never change it unless you cut it off. When you cut it off, your life will be peaceful. But if you continue to go with someone you understand is narcissist and he hates people, when you see your fellow woman being, it's like, especially when you get that evil thing in you, you have to cut it off. That is Nigeria for. That is Nigeria. And we understand now that is the kind of people they are. You understand? The people we hate, that is not people, demanding people. The devilish people where God creates between mix of you, where said there is bad and good. That bad and good, that bad na be the fool and na be the agent of empire of jihad. Yes, because they are the people who like blood. They are the people who like to forfeit everything from you. Even you say you don't need them, they will force themselves with all possible to enter you. That is the bad thing where the spirit said, be careful. It's there, good and bad. You will like life. You will like your fellow woman being. You where you like how to make sure say woman being the life you cannot give. You are trying to survive even other people to help humanity. You are the good, the good seed. But you see, come imagine yourself, come find yourself in where demanding people, cannibal people, where they eat woman being, and Britain, where people so cheering them so much. Why I will still continue to call them? Believe me, I will still continue to call them till they know. Then they say they open their own mouth wherever they are, public, and say, yes, Biafra have to go. Because they sell, no matter how you confuse, you will not leave intelligent people to the hand of demonic people. And you turn back again, you shut the whole world mouth. Because now you slave them, now you buy them, now you give the rest of the world the sense how to manipulate us. So that make you become king and everything. And you do it. Even their mother self do it. Am I lying? That is what they did. That is what they did. The throne of Britain. That is what the whole world, I'm telling you the truth. So I'm so hungry. So, you know, I'm not hungry. Said, no, I just want to tell them that this thing you're seeing in our life in the whole Black Britain and France, all of them have to open their mouth and say, oh, this thing we have to wash our hand, wash our leg for to the brown race. Let them be. Without that, you will continue to suffer. Without you to open your mouth, thinking that you can be in peace, you can never be in peace. Because you don't want other people to be in peace. If you want to be in peace, open your mouth, say, oh, from now to upward, Biafran is free. Biafra is their own. We don't have any connection to anybody. You know, wash your hand, wash your leg, come out for our life. Tell the whole world leader. You know, the ones who still want to say, oh, without the Biafra oil and everything, they cannot survive. Tell them the filling bottle is end. Yes. Then they will stop calling your name. And our land will be very, very, very peaceful. No demanding people, no people where will say, oh, when the Fulani going to destroy us, just as we're talking now, as me and you are talking, they are still destroying houses. Even as Biafra, our military condo is going everywhere. They are still Nigerian so government. You cannot even see it in anywhere. And you tell us we will not tell you what you are. Afoboke yinibu do coffee and say photo. Iba now. Ikeme. Italian condo don't say it. Believe me. Fulani. Fulani, Empire of Britain. If you come to our side, we are laughing you now in the language of cows, because that is what you are. There is no way again in Biafra land. No way. So, my people, we know what time. As I'm saying to you, as I'm talking, in the whole Biafra land, we don't have roads. The whole European Union, everybody know that all the oil, all the mineral resources, everything coming out from them is from our land. But where you're going, coming there, you don't come on road safe. You don't have. Light, you don't have. Hospital where they say, where then they take those bunkering, where then they burn those fire. When you sick, asthma, different kind of health, you will go to hospital. You don't have. They will go there to meet the media, so, you know, talking rubbish English where you no go even understand safe. Eh? The media, so they will talk. Why don't you bring as Nigeria you call? You bring Hausa language, you bring Fulani, stay for your media so that when you talk anything in English, okay, those people go interpret or then go explain it in Fufule language. But those things is not there. In my own place now, Biafra land, there is most of us, we don't speak that nonsense una English. Even Britain self will give you don't even know whether in Britain give you that kind of language una. I don't know. Because we have dialect. My mother, my father, the people that time, they know they speak this thing when you guys give it to us. Deceiving of brain. Understand this thing when I'm telling you. Because anything Nigerian school government sit down there, talk, say, oh, channel whatsoever, the North, the Fulani, they hear them. When they go there, they say, come and kill them. Now they have money pass. Now they make you there for bush. They go use their language in Fulani there. They go use Fulani, different kind of one way, because those people too know they speak English. They know they speak you now, where you people they speak. Then the channel television tell you this one secret now, that all this rubbish they are playing, all of them know about it. Because Nigeria call your name, especially like my place, Biafra land, Igbo speaking Biafrans. If you go there, a lot of places they know they speak, they know they hear now. They don't hear anything. So anything when you talk, go tell the old people there when they speak English. Now waiting they go talk. Now waiting they go talk. Use your language. You don't tell them they will kill them somewhere. You go there, say, I won't make your road. No worry, I go buy you Indomie. But then go happy. Say someone don't come buy them Indomie. You understand what I mean? So we must understand this thing. Very, 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 very important. We must tell Sue government Nigeria. But all this their selection, all this nonsense they've been doing, it's not working. The intellectual stupidity fools, they don't let you people know. Because Biafra want to let you know that all what you call vote, selection, or vote, or choose whatever you want, all na lie from the beginning. From the beginning to the set, it is a pure lie. Because you have this multiple people in one country, and you know all of them speak different languages. And you come out to the city, and you speak what nobody understand. And when you finish, people from desert will come and kill the people in the east, called Biafra land. They will just come and destroy Igbo speaking Biafra. You don't make sense? So this time around, my people, we will have to tell them, Kirongyan, we know they speak Fufule. So tell me how the food and need not can rule you. Even your own governor, so-called Nigerian governor, in your own village, you know they speak like a sample. You don't even when they speak my EKID language. The governor no go speak the language in when he make speech. And he forget say people in his own village, their mama, their papa, they know they hear English. They know anything at all. Because if you speak your English, they do all those rubbish where them know they see. Believe me, they go fight you. Then go say all this thing where they talk for language. For this maybe for tangami. It don't go no more war now. Nothing. When you go there, go use English, papa them, hello, I want to come and make the road. I want to make you be like, what you can never see in your life. I will make you so intelligent, this cool where you never see in this world. I'm going to give you imagination. Dreamer will never come exist. It made me worry. Tell me, if you tell that kind of thing in my village, which woman, which children go hear them? English, where they even they cheat them in school. Wake up, because this time around, we know they look face. When you listen all this thing I tell you, probably you're not going to ever speak a EKIBIBIO language in Senate, so that the village people go know. Say, you want to say, make cow, go eat their mother. You know, go, even want to make it, you may nobody, you may nangasanu, yarita, believe me, or probably you're not going to tell you in the Senate. Said, he accepts Fulani cow as normal and he reject your life. And he no go say for our language. Said, nanga sanu from Fulani. Imo ibonto mi ya nanga sanu di adi kod nyene di dongo. Adi efre fru fong nyene di dongo ki ko EKIBIBIO. Ya nye yu si ko EKIBIBIO tang so that ko EKIBIBIO do no ya di ongo se nyetang. Ukep ayako se nyetang. EKIBIBIO itayana everybody ya ko se te nyetang. Then ya ebe nyetang. You know, go ever say that one in the language. Because that one, they enter everybody to the into those. Then go ask question. But when you go English, go talk. Even in Peking, say we go hard them to explain them for them in language. You see? That is why they say maybe Biafra come. Because they've been using you. They've been doing this for many years. Now small ones, small tap. Now we won't tell them that we know what we are doing. You can never anymore. Who can? Nigerian government, we no go try them. Akpabio, they send this thing of you for Jacob say mintang. Now you be the house of the speaker of assembly of Fulani. Please, you go even your language, your English self. You know, even if they speak EKIBIBIO's English, una join there. So the same thing when me I not speak English, you talk less of you where they there. They listen your English, not even go anywhere. Who does that? EKIBIBIO, you know they happen again. No way, Fulani. So, Ichade Kondo, continue. We have no way to keep Fulani. We must deal with them. We must collect our land and we secure it because ending is not joke. They say freedom. You take it by force. It's not given in the platter of gold. Now, when you collect hand by force, by power, then you go come no say, this thing, now gold or now silver, in short, even more than silver. Because that time you don't know who you are. That is very, very important. So, my darling people, fund Biafra, love your nation. Very, very important. When you love your nation, you will not give a shit for any woman being who won't stand for your face to destroy and for you. Thank you, my people. Let me give chance to another people. Thank you very, very much. Chade Kondo, ride on. We'll be there for you. So, we move.
Jay, I don't laugh tire. Sister Mary, don't give me a laugh here. I swear, you finish. In fact, to for you. To for you, my sister. Not too much. So Biafra, breaking news. As we are saying, as we are here, talking about our great nation that was and that is and that will be a nation, a country called Biafra, which must be restored come December 2nd, 2024. A great news came out online by our Prime Minister. There is no other news but the complete Biafra government. Okay, let me read. Breaking. The Biafra government is presenting the complete map of Biafra in preparation for the 2nd of December 2024, freedom or die. Jehovah God of Nazareth. What a beautiful map. Look at the Biafra map. Very big, beautiful, well contoured. Oh God. The cartographers that have this map put in place, I give you guys the cartographers, I give you Tuale. I hail all of you. This is the pure example, the definition of a well-constructed and well-meaningful country. Look at how the Biafra map looks like. Well detailed. Beautiful. Biafra, a state doesn't have a map. A local government can never have a map. It is a country that can only have a map, and that is who we are. We are country, and here comes the map of the United States of Biafra. This map is to remind the whole world that we are not in pieces, we have been put in one. You are waiting for our map, it has come in full. It has been assembled in full. The cartos of Great Biafra has assembled it in full, and it represents every dot and every T in the Biafra land. The oceans, the coastal, the hinterland, the faunas and floras, every resources in the Biafra land is being represented. The counties, the states, the capitals and headquarters, everything that needs, the neighboring states, everything in there. Biafra, we are heading home. We are there. Thank you, the one and only Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra and his entourage, and his cabinet, and his people, those that have made it possible so far. We citizens of Biafrans owe to you guys and to the rest of the Biafrans, heroes and heroines, the full support. And to this, we will continue to support you guys. So Biafra, wherever you are, those that are still sitting on the fence, that believing that what we are doing is a Guama, I am not a Guama. This is not a moonlight play. Not because you never envisaged this day coming like this. You thought it is something as usual. You thought it is Mr. Ego, Mr. B comes to siphon fund, enrich themselves and start shipping containers down to the zoo. We're here and we mean business. And anything that is not Biafra can never be Biafra. It is only Biafra and nothing else. Every other thing is adulterated and imitated. Look at the beautiful map. Please share the map. Share it and take it out of the line. Have it in your gadget. You can even use it as a screensaver or laptop or whatever places or phones. Be proud of the map. Be proud of who you are. Show it, because they will ask you, where are you in the map of the world? Or where are you? Where is your map? Show them the full map. It has come out and it has come to be. Or what the rightful time when we are talking about when we're reminding the world of the country that was and still. And it just came up. Thank you, the ministers, and thank you, the government. Thank you, BLA, the people defending this boundary, people defending this map, people defending this land, the holy land of God, people defending this country. We give you guys Tuale. We say a very great thank you to you guys for making it possible, for holding on the line, the defensive line. When there's no word, there's no adverb or adjective to qualify or quantify what you guys have done. Nothing, no word to say that, because you know what it means, what would have been, what Biafra would have been. They expected Biafra land to be like Zamfara State, where 17 local governments have been taken over. This is what these guys, this is the dream of this man. And you know what? Biafra land is so fertile. Biafra land is very enriched. Biafra land is well developed. In Biafra land, you have so many beautiful structures and properties in it are well to do. So imagine when this men coming to one local government, clearing it up, having everything around them or around the altar themselves, they will just be living like queens and princesses and kings in your own palace, and you will be the forest or that one IDP camp. But our prime ministers and the PLA say no, it will never happen, and that will never happen. On this point, at this very time, at this very hour, at this very disbursement, at this very moment, we Biafrans here present and those over there are saying a very big thank you to the Prime Minister of the Republic, Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. We are saying thank you to Biafra Liberation Army. We are saying thank you to Biafra Defense Force. We are saying thank you to men that have left their people, left their families, and are over there putting their life in defense of the great nation. We owe you our support. We owe you. We feel what you're doing there. You're doing it on our behalf. We don't have asked more than that. And you're doing it willingly. Gallant men. Thank you all. I'll keep thanking you, because there's no amount of thank you and there's no amount of word that will be enough to show gratitude to what you guys are doing. Sleepless night, you guys have taken upon yourselves not to uphold, because you never know when the enemies will come, and you guys have shown that your readiness and you're prepared for that. Whichever time they call up, they come, you answer, and they have felt it. They came different hours of the day, thinking that you will be snoring or you'll be dozed off, not knowing that men are always awake. The gatekeepers of the Biafra land are always awake. And more especially, we thank the EFIK-IBIBIO, the creator of Biafra land, than the protector of Biafra land, for making it possible for the line of defense of Biafra, the kingdom he gave, passed on to our people, to still be there. Because if God is not for us, the gateman or the watchman watches in vain. EFIK-IBIBIO, may your name be praised forever. He said. So on this line, King Effiong, are you free now to make submission? Do you have anything to say? Minister Ugo 247, I once saw you here before. Are you there? Are you there to make submission? Do you have anything to tell Biafrans or give to Biafrans? Because we are running on the finishing line. We are almost there. I have less than 30 minutes. I've been here since 3 a.m. So let's round up. Time to make submission. So, Mr. Snow, do you want to give a final submission to them so we know what to do? Minister, are you there?
Yes, Brian. Um, thank you everybody who came out today. I didn't even know you've been here since 3 a.m., Brian. Um, thank you all, Biafrans, for always being here, for always standing in the path of truth, standing with our Prime Minister, always advocating for the good things for our people. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for all the donations you've been doing. Okabiama will replenish your pockets. But like I said earlier, I need to come a million of and I am Ngwangwa, I am a Lord that you. Darling everybody. Thank you so much.
Dalo, brother. Thank you so much. Effiong, you want to say something? I saw your hand. Go on, please.
Yes, thank you, brother. Thank you, big brother. I thank all the Biafran people for this space, wonderful people of Biafra, for what you have been doing so far. I appreciate you all. And I pray that let's all join more effort and do wonderful things so that we can get on fast. Thank you all. I see you on the floor.
Thank you. Meritech, do you have something else? We're waiting for you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Brian, for this opportunity again. You know, my people, my own submission is that just few days ago, because one lady was crying and one of them was saying, calling a Nigerian government to come and help them and go into, and he still say, oh, I know they are good. My people, sorry, you do a good job to let us know what is going on. Nigerian people is not a good people. I'm telling you. The people you are calling Biafrans, they are the people send this message to come and destroy you. Believe me. They are exactly the people who Sodima is the tools of Nigerian government. He sold himself to demon. That is why he has a right to kill his own people. What you have to do is just to tell them they are evil. I know it's hard. As you have mind to say that, you have to say to the whole world too. What they are doing is evil. And we are saying there is no way we can continue with this anymore. They can't do it anymore. So he will tough, be security conscious. As the women gather there and save that place, the women, thank you very much. We know what to do. When you understand that it's your children is going, you will stand with Biafran. You open your mouth. Believe me, that's scared. You think Usodima is woman, is not a woman being. Usodima is a demon. Usodima eat woman flesh. All of them from head to Z, they eat woman flesh. So when you eat woman flesh, you have no conscience. You hear me? So my people, we stand with Biafra. We move. Stand with Nnamdi Kanu. So that very soon, it will come out. We will declare our nation. Just few months remain. And we will declare it, we will restore it, and we will stand with it. And that time, make them come in. Make up Sentangaro, Mbok, Ebagufo. 1 month, Ebo, okay, just sue government problem. I beg, sorry, let me just say this one word. You know, sue government. Material of sue government. We don't want to see them. Believe me. As our PM said it, Adekondo said it. We don't want to see Nigerian material sue government in our land to open. And you, where you love yourself, please, if your market or whatever way you sell from 19 Pokorum, you never see life and see. Be careful. You can take that opportunity with your grass, plant some things in your backyard. Make over, use that opportunity Enamo a send pocky song. That 1 month, so that between in 1 month, I mean, vegetable, only momong any ubong, any everything. Because that 1 month you can concentrate for your own crops. Because send tanga di loko. Iki back because of Ntakasu government. Mbok ni toeka. De facto government. Aba sene kiri young mufo. Enam say the young because you don't want you to wana me, in wana Biafra. And wana no idemfo. Wana kuno masi Nnamdi Kanu. Wana kuno masi Simon Ekpa. Masi Nnamdi Kanu, you even wana no mufo safe. Because I never back that John Jonoro. You know get kidnap anye. Simon Ekpa. I wana no mufo. And you know afraid su government agent of jihad. You may kidnap anye. Pero funny ba because mfrido umpong. Thank you very much for this opportunity, my people. I know I take time more than what you say, but I'm appreciate it. Say song.
No problem.
Very, very much.
No problem.
We move.
We appreciate you coming and not more.
Thank you.
Helen Peters, are you there? So you make your final submissions, please, ma'am. Well, I guess Helen Peters must be busy. So, Biafrans, I remember your fellow citizens and a humble servant of Biafra. Helen, are you there? I thank Frank. Thank you, Mr. Frank, for coming. Simon Ekpa of Chicago. I thank you, sis. I saw your shopping. I beg, keep my eye. I'm coming to your house. Archbishop of the Most High, I thank you so much. Ezebenoya Biafra for Pop Desire, thank you. Biafra First Son, thank you. Osadebe Biafra, thank you. God's Peace, Udochukwu, thank you. Simon Ekpa, Doni, Easy Down Love, thank you. XI, thank you. Ben Shooks, Ago, thank you. Biafra Free Energy Tech, thank you. Shimon, thank you. Shima Okoro, thank you. Chris Biafra Son, thank you. Uwadiewu, thank you. Maazi Fanyi Shoku, thank you. Julius, thank you. WKUC, thank you. Ved, thank you. Los Sirius, thank you. Chinwe, thank you. Maazi Okonkwo Ofo, we thank you. Augustina Ugo, thank you. Roslyn Eke, thank you. Executive, thank you. F4I thank you. Biafra must come. Surely, Biafra must come because Biafra is our country. Thank you. Simon Eban Didi Stella, thank you. Ben Wabo, thank you, Mr. Ben. Eddie Funky, thank you. Adenama, thank you, sir. Frank Agodem, thank you. Olisa Eloka Valentine, thank you. GP, thank you. Mr. Nonso, thank you. You were there for the very first beginning, more than 10 hours ago. Thank you, sir. The same with Ijidede, 18. You were there from the very first beginning, shut us down, came back again. Thank you, guys. Chisholm, the same with you. Thank you. Emeka Emmanuel, thank you. Iboke Amechi Santos, we say thank you. Biafra, say thank you. Cyprian, say thank you. Me, Anyele, thank you. Mr. Lord Kennedy, thank you. Shandy, we say thank you. Biafrans, I greet you all. I thank every one of us here. Remember, we don't have any other country to call our own. We only have one country, and that country is Biafra. We must restore that country. No matter what, David Nana, thank you. We're almost going off. I'll be fighting to bring you back before, but it wasn't going. Thank you for your contribution, for being there for the very first time when they shut us down after